Showtime in the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this early Sunday slate today. What's going on, guys? As you can see, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready with my Wemby jersey. Feeling it, loving it, excited for today's game. Nitro saying, I thought you only did football. No, sir. No, sir. Not a one-trick pony here, my friend. We do it all. You must have missed earlier during the football season, or I guess later in the football season, when we also were covering, in October, we were covering the Major League Baseball games. We actually did 700,000 views on one stream for Game 7 of the Major League World Series, so that one was also pretty cool. Why are you always repping the wrong team, says Nitro Singh. I'll tell you one thing. I'm way more confident about my San Antonio Spurs getting to the NBA Finals than I ever was about the Dallas Cowboys making it to the Super Bowl. So, what's up? I see Joey Davis left a super chat before this game and the stream even got started. Thank you, Joey, for the financial contribution. I feel the love in the room already. Ashley, what's going on? She says, hey, I was here for the Super Bowl. Now I'm back. What up, Ashley McNabb? Thank you for checking in. Mr. Mojo saying, let's do this thing. Joe Sloan saying, I do a good job. Thanks, Joe. Shout out to Robert Samora. What up, Mr. Samora? How are you? Welcome back in. Mr. Mojo says that my Spurs are going down. Meet me in the mall. It's going down. I'm going with the Knicks only because they're from New York, says Nitro Singh. What up, Nitro? Let's see. Wemby for 30+, says Galaxy Guardian. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Living like Larry. Keeping it real. Keeping it 100, saying go Hawks. Still riding high off of that Super Bowl win, huh? What up, Freedom Boom? Fist bumps to you. Mr. Drago Balboa saying happy Sunday. What up, Mr. Drago Balboa? Ricky, what up, Mr. Many Hides? Welcome in. So, a little bit of a pregame right now. We're actually going to turn off this counter right here. It's interesting. It ebbs and flows, right? 2 days ago, we were actually at 114.5. All of a sudden, we've rolled back 24 subscribers. That's okay. We're going to try to get those back today and see if we can't get past that 14.5 and add some cushioning here as well. What's up, Destructocron? Thanks for checking into the chat. We'll turn off the sub count for now. Ashley says hello and thank you. All right, guys. The dude who said go Hawks, go Generals, go Giants, go Knicks. Victoria. Welcome in, Victoria. Hello. Victoria says, Mario, it's the countdown to Victoria Day. Happy to celebrate it here with FN Crew. Let's go Spurs. What is Victoria Day? Is it your birthday? Or is that an actual thing? Is there an actual Victoria Day that I am unaware of? Because if that's coming up, happy Victoria Day Happy Victoria Day to you. By the way, Mario Day is also coming up March 10th, MAR10. Get it? March 10th, Mario. Anyways, that's in about 9 days, so that'll be coming up here as well. Maybe we'll be live. Victoria's birthday. When is your birthday, Victoria? Don't feel like you have to share out here, but if you want to, we'll celebrate it with you. Thanks for checking in. Thank you for the super chat. Canadian holiday, says Mr. Mojo. Is it really? Well, it's Sunday. If nothing else, it is Sunday, so happy Sunday to all of you. Isabel, thanks for checking in. So glad you're covering. Love that jersey. Me too, Isabel. Me too. Joseph, what up, brother? What up, Joseph? How are you, my friend? And Swag Turtle saying, let's go San Antonio Spurs. Go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go. I'm fired up for it, dude. I'm ready for it. Okay, first things first. I'm going to keep it I'm also going to keep it 100 here, guys. Last time I covered the Spurs and the Knicks, It was the NBA Cup Finals, and the New York Knicks won that game. So this is the chance for the San Antonio Spurs for us to get a little bit of revenge on the New York Knicks right now. I think it's high time that my San Antonio Spurs get the win here against the New York Knicks. And this is also potentially an NBA Finals matchup right now. So buckle up. This should be a good game. A good game here. Let's do a quick head-to-head comparison of these two teams. We'll start by taking a look at the offense for these two sides. San Antonio does average about one more point than the New York Knicks. They are shooting the basketball a lot better than the New York Knicks right now. At first, I thought this was a typo, but the Knicks are shooting below 50% here. Now, they've been hitting them from beyond the arc pretty well and pretty consistently, but overall, the shooting has been bad for New York. San Antonio is shooting at a 55% success rate, shooting three-pointers at a 35% success rate, and it's basically a wash here when it comes to the free throws. Transition basketball. We like to talk about transition basketball a lot here on this channel when we cover these games. The San Antonio Spurs do have the advantage on the fast break and inside the paint right there, averaging 51 points in the paint compared to 47 for the New York Knicks. Looking at assists per game, the New York Knicks do distribute the basketball pretty well, but it's pretty even here when it comes to turnovers committed. We gave them this slight advantage here, 13.4 turnovers committed per game. San Antonio's 13.5 turnovers per game. I don't think it's necessarily going to come down to turnovers per game today. I think it's going to come down to the defense. I do genuinely believe that the defense is going to make the difference in this game. It's what separated these two teams during the NBA Cup Finals. Big E, what's going on, bro? Saying, hey, broski, nice basketball. Also keep grinding. Big E, what up, dude? Welcome in. I keep coming around just because I like to argue with this dude. Even though you're repping all the wrong teams, says Nitro Singh. Hey, man, you're clearly a New York fan. You've got Malik Neighbors here in this cartoon version of your logo, so it's okay. It's all right, man. You can be a New York Knicks fan, although you haven't won a championship in like 50 years. Bang, bang. Okay, just saying that is facts right there. New York Knicks have not won an NBA championship in 50 years. The San Antonio Spurs, on the other hand, haven't won one in quite some time themselves. On the other note, at least the New York Knicks have made the playoffs in the past few years. San Antonio hasn't made the playoffs since 2019. Nice chain, Mario. I know. This chain right here is one that I actually got. I've had this for a long time. I think Christina got this one for me a long time ago. Pretty sure this is one that Christina got for me. But the chain that I'm looking to get is going to be just as obnoxious as my Cowboys chain, except it'll be the San Antonio Spurs logo on the end of it. All right, guys, those are the stats right behind me. I haven't watched basketball in so long, you're probably going to get me back into it. LOL, go Orange, though. Rock and roll, Nitro. I love these videos, and I'm going to be here all game. Ashley, I'll be here too. Big Dog is in the chat, Big Dog 92. Let's see, I'm trying to look for that comment right there. Can't find Big Dog's comment, but shout out to Big Dog 9215. What up, Robert? Thanks for letting us know that he's in the chat. Okay. Thumbs up if you want, question mark. That's right, Gemma Davis. Only if you want to. I can't force you to smash that like button, but if you're already enjoying the energy and the style of this game, you know what to do. This is the offense. In a nutshell, right? We're going to do a head-to-head comparison of both sides here in just a moment. Let's take a look at the defense. Now, the New York Knicks, we saw the San Antonio Spurs are averaging just one more point than the New York Knicks offensively. And defensively, the San Antonio Spurs are giving up about a half a point more per game than the New York Knicks. Very close between both of these teams. We look at defensive rebounds, 35, advantage San Antonio Spurs. Blocks per game, 5 versus 4, advantage San Antonio Spurs. Steals per game, about half a steal more per game here for the New York Knicks. Turnovers forced per game, about a half a turnover more per game for the New York Knicks. And fouls committed, San Antonio, a little more discipline there, a little less than about a foul of a difference between the two as far as fouls committed per game, which means they'll have less chances at the stripe, the New York Knicks, that is. Now, before I do a head-to-head comparison of both of these two teams, let's bring this up because things are still adjusting and changing, and now we've got a level playing field across the NBA standings. Oklahoma City Thunder got a big win over the Denver Nuggets in overtime. We covered that game. The Denver Nuggets so close to getting the upset there and allowing San Antonio to be that much closer to the number one spot. But Oklahoma wins, Denver loses. Also, yesterday, big game with the Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. Lakers blew out the Warriors in that one. Warriors still sitting at number 8 right now. We've got Oklahoma, San Antonio, Houston, and Denver in the top 4 in the West. And in the East, we've got Detroit, Boston, New York, and Cleveland going at it. So, the Cavaliers fans are watching this game with their fingers crossed that New York will drop this game to San Antonio. New York Knicks lose this game. They'll be sitting at 38-23. Cleveland Cavaliers can make up some ground if they get a win here. They'll still be in 4th place because they do have more losses than New York, but at least they'll have the same wins in that category, and that should allow them to creep up the standings here in the East. In the West, there are 3 teams who have 37 wins, 3, 4, and 5, Houston, Denver, and Minnesota. A lot of basketball happening today. I will only be covering this San Antonio Spurs game today, but keep in mind that this could and probably will be shifting as the season moves forward. Just something to consider. I will bring up this graphic again before the end of this live stream. Okay, quick look right now at the starters for San Antonio. Our starters today for San Antonio, wearing the number 1, our big man, the Frenchman, Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama going to be our center, starting center. Julian Champagnie, power forward, number 30. At small forward, number 24, Devin Vassell. Shooting guard, number 5, Stephon Castle. And point guard, number 4, De'Aaron Fox, who actually leads San Antonio, or, well, did over the last game. Wemby's leading San Antonio in points scored, but we've seen De'Aaron Fox be called Mr. Fourth Quarter. We've seen De'Aaron Fox do some crazy stuff late in games. Coming off the bench for San Antonio, Luke Cornett, Keldon Johnson, Carter Bryant, Harrison Barnes, and Dylan Harper. We might see some Lindy Waters. We probably won't see David Jones-Garcia, but I do expect to see, honestly, everyone here on this list hit the floor at some point. Kelly Olynyk, maybe not. Bismack Biyombo, probably not. So this is the deeper bench right here. And DJG is actually still injured right now, so won't worry about him. Taking a quick look at the other side for the New York Knicks. At center, Mr. Dominican, my Dominican brother from another mother right here. Center, number 32, Karl Anthony Towns. At power forward, number 8, OG Anunoby. Small forward, number 25, Mikal Bridges. Shooting guard, number 3, Josh Hart. And point guard and possible MVP, Jalen Brunson here for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson has been insanely good this season, averaging 26.7 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, 6 assists per game. His assists to turnover ratio could be better, but Brunson has been pretty good. Head coach Mike Brown, you can see him right here. Keep that in mind. That may or may not be coming up during our trivia quiz. Trivia quiz at halftime, by the way. Coming off the bench here for this squad, Mitchell Robinson, Mohamed Diawara, the ex-San Antonio Spur who was traded at the deadline, still wearing his Spurs jersey here, Jeremy Sohan. Landry Shamet going to be the shooting guard, and Jose Alvarado will likely see here as well. We may see some Jordan Clarkson. We may see some Huck Porty. We may see McCullough. We may see some of the deeper bench, but probably not. This is too big of a game for them to drop. I've also got my scrolling text wrong. Let's fix that. There we go. Spurs Nation, what up, Cam? I see you. Ray Williams saying studying. Boris Blum in the house right now. What up, Mr. Blum or Bloom? Thanks for checking in. Mr. Maroon Commando says, Mario looks more baked than me. No way, bro. No way. I'm exhausted, man. It's been a lot of work doing these games. I woke up super early to a crying baby, which, you know, we're still in infancy phase. Sammy is not yet a year old. So we are working through some of that right now. If I look tired, I apologize. That's why I do have this big old cup of coffee. There's a big old cup of coffee right here. Let's see. I got a parlay combo on this game. 9-leg parlay. Let's go, big balling. Yeah, he says this could be the finals. It could very well be the finals. The beautiful Courtney is in the chat. What's going on, gorgeous? How are you? Thanks for checking in. We got Nitro Singh saying New York is going to win. We'll see about that, sir. We shall see. We shall see. Okay, well, how about we do a quick head-to-head comparison and we go down the entire list right here. San Antonio has not lost a single game. They did not lose the entire month of February. For the record, San Antonio is the only team in NBA history to play an entire month undefeated. Not a single loss in the month of February. San Antonio is on fire right now, just so you know. Just so you know. Okay, head-to-head comparison here. Jalen Brunson, De'Aaron Fox. These are your 2-point guards. Minutes per game, 34.6 for Jalen Brunson. He also averages more points per game, but he is the team captain here for this squad. And, I mean, he's getting all the endorsement deals and getting all that stuff there. So, big advantage to Jalen Brunson. However, De'Aaron Fox is no slouch. Now, Brunson might have the inside track in minutes per game and points per game, but De'Aaron Fox has done better in all of the categories despite all of the other categories, despite playing less time. So, even though he plays 10% less time than Jalen Brunson, he's got more assists per game, more rebounds per game, more steals per game, more blocks per game, and he's shooting the basketball better. So who would you rather have, chat? Talk to me. Talk to me, chat. Who would you rather have, De'Aaron Fox or Jalen Brunson? I see Not Without Milk and the Pikachu in the chat. What up, Not Without Milk? There we go. With the Pikachu jaw dropped. Fox. I like it. I'm with you, Robert. I'm with you. I'd take De'Aaron Fox myself, too. Jalen says Ray Williams. Courtney says Fox. Ashley Johnson says go, Spurs, go. De'Aaron Fox for sure. Ooh, definitely Brunson. He's a okay. All right, we'll see who. The points make up a big difference here, though. I will say that when it comes to scoring, Jalen Brunson is going to put up more points than De'Aaron Fox on average. That does not mean it's going to happen every single night. Do I expect Jalen Brunson to score more points than De'Aaron Fox today? Yes. But do I expect Victor Wembanyama to score way more points than Karl Anthony Towns today? Also, yes. We'll get there in a moment. Shooting guard comparison. I took a page out of Stephon Castle's book and decided that I was going to wear the shirt underneath the jersey the way that he does. We've got Josh Hart, head-to-head comparison with him and Stephon Castle. From a defensive perspective, crashing the boards, I love this right here for Josh Hart. 7.4 rebounds per game is much better than just 5 rebounds per game. But Josh Hart does play, again, a little bit more time than Stephon Castle and is not as productive here. So let's just, for the sake of argument, give the point guard advantage to New York, but we'll give the shooting guard advantage here to Stephon Castle. Now, Castle is averaging 16 points per game. He's averaging 6.8 assists per game. He gets more steals per game. They're dead locked here in blocks per game. Josh Hart doesn't take as many shots, but when he does, he is highly efficient in those shots. Those are the numbers just right down here. He's got about a 3% advantage over Stephon Castle in field goal percentage and a 3% advantage here, or 3-point percentage point advantage here for Josh Hart as well. But I would take Stephon Castle over Hart myself personally. That's just me. That's just me. Let's take a look at the small forwards here. So small forwards, Devin Vassell and Mikal Bridges. I think the numbers speak for themselves. Mikal Bridges has been the more efficient of the two. Is he perfect? No. Is Devin Vassell a bum? Also, no. The numbers are very comparable when you look up and down the list, right? 14 points per game versus 15 points per game. Meh. You got assists per game, obviously Mikal Bridges. More assists per game, more rebounds per game, more steals per game, more blocks per game. Every other advantage here, advantage Mikal Bridges. But it's not just the starters who are going to be playing in this game. We got to look at the benches as well. We'll talk about the benches a little later. Should have had tip-off by now. No tip-off yet, folks. Waiting for this game to start still. This game is on ABC. It is Sunday, March 1st today. So if you are... Ooh, let's see. Let's do this. Stand by. Stand by. I need to grab my scrolling text right now and just change something here. Because it's... Whoops. Okay, cool. Let's go back to our head-to-head comparison. Cool. Okay, I didn't want to have the wrong scrolling text. Power forward position here. Julian Champagnie, in my opinion, should not be the starter. He has been very, very good from behind the arc. I think that Harrison Barnes should get that starting role back. They're keeping the youth in. They're letting Harrison Barnes come off the bench. And, I mean, it's okay, I suppose. You got to take these numbers with a grain of salt right now, guys. Advantage OG Anunoby for sure, but let's not forget that it is a team game. These guys are going to be tired. There is no way that in a series to 7, San Antonio would lose. Can San Antonio drop this game? Maybe. Will they drop this game? Probably not. I'm going San Antonio. I'm all in on San Antonio right now. I am all in on San Antonio. Bro, I know what you mean. It's okay to be tired. My grandson has been sick, and I'm running on coffee for the last 3 days, says Big E. Well, cheers to that. I'm actually going to drink some of this right now. I'm also going to turn on this fan because it's a little hot here, and that hot coffee is making it worse. Okay. There we go. Cool. I'll take 30. We got bad experiences with 8 here in New York. Nitro Singh. Yeah, number 8 has been an issue from time to time. Oh, you know, the thing is though, I actually really like OG Anunoby. When I covered New York last year, the Spurs, obviously my San Antonio Spurs, and you guys are seeing my Dragon Ball Z thing pop through here. OG Anunoby, man, he has been consistent, in my opinion. I like watching the New York Knicks play. I think OG Anunoby always has that splash factor. Catch him in the corner, he can definitely sink him. Let's go to the comparison here for the centers. Spurs 130, Knicks 100, says Antonio Garcia. Que onda? Bienvenidos, Antonio. Tony Caldwell saying, do you think Wemby scores 24 or more? Well, he's averaging, right now, Victor Wembanyama is averaging 23.7 points per game. He'll be locked up and matched up with Karl Anthony Towns, and if it's not Karl Anthony Towns that he's matched up with, it'll probably be Mitch Robinson. He's going to have a tough assignment today. I think he can. Will he? I don't know. It depends on if he's going to play 29 minutes or if he's going to play 35 minutes or something. B. Boru saying no tie. No tie today, my friend. Not when my Spurs play. No live, bro? No live. Como que no live? What you mean, Jay? You ain't tough, bub, says Maroon Commando. You talking to me? Are you talking to me? Would you like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden with me? I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. He'd let us in, knows where we've been. Live for game, bro. Yeah, we're live for this game. We're waiting for this game to start. Game hasn't happened yet. Still waiting for the opening tip-off right now. Look, when they say that the game is going to start at 12 o'clock, this is a lot like Monday Night Football. When they say that the game is going to start at 12 o'clock, they mean that they are going to begin coverage at 12 o'clock. The game will start whenever ABC says they want to start this game. San Antonio and New York are going head-to-head right now. This is the Sunday Showcase. Jesus, what's up? Jesus Sabueno. Time for some churros. Go, Spurs, go. New York rules the world. Everybody wants to rule the world. Andrew, I see you. I see you. I see you. Just watching Mario's lovely commentary. Until then, I'll be here, Wesley. Alrighty, folks. This game is happening in Madison Square Garden. This game is happening in Madison Square Garden. If this is your first time checking out Football Nation, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for kicking it. If you've never seen this style of live stream before, this is a color radio broadcast of the game and play-by-play analysis. Please read the full title of the YouTube video. Should answer those questions that you may have. We got Wemby out there. San Antonio Spurs wearing their San Antonio black with the Fiesta colors across the front here. Stephon Castle shaking hands with the officials right now. The New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. This is going to be a good game, man. Let's do this thing. Go Spurs, go. Make sure I have my chat popped up. Make sure I've got my scoreboard ready to go. Both of these teams, as per usual, will be starting with all 7 timeouts right now. San Antonio Spurs enter this game at 14-6. The New York Knicks enter this game at 38-22. Right now, defensive rating for the San Antonio Spurs is 3rd, but offensive rating for the New York Knicks is 3rd. So it's going to be a chess match, man. This is going to be a good one. Ready for it. Super stoked for it. Okay, point leaders right there. Tip-off goes to San Antonio. San Antonio will get this game started. I've got the clock on. Stephon Castle with the basketball here. He's eye-to-eye with Josh Hart. Castle works his way around the horn here. It's poked away by Josh Hart. Castle dives down on top of it. Passes to De'Aaron Fox. Shot clock down to 5. De'Aaron Fox pulls the trigger. Fox way off the mark there. That one barely nips the front of the rim. Sails out of bounds. It's Knicks basketball. Inauspicious start for San Antonio. Brunson bringing the ball up court here. This is the old school Knicks logo. The old school New York Knicks looking court here. I might even change it. Karl Anthony Towns from the top of the key will pass this inside to Josh Hart, who is hacked by Julian Champagnie. Stops the clock with 11:23. Refresh the screen right here live. I've got all the stats on the right-hand side for you. We're about to get our first points of the game here as Josh Hart takes a trip to the free throw line. Josh Hart to shoot a pair of free throws. He is at the stripe right now this season, Josh Hart, averaging 11.9 points per game. That first free throw is off the back of the rim and no good. Second free throw coming in just a moment here. Looks like my ESPN on ABC is a little bit behind. So this might be my what gives me away here today. Second free throw for Josh Hart is successful. The New York Knicks are now up 1-0 over San Antonio. It's a 1-0 game. San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama shoots the 3. This one no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. So Hart passes over. And here's the move from Brunson. Brunson pulls up and shoots from the elbow. That shot no bueno. Rebounded by Wemby. Wemby acting like the point guard against Karl Anthony Towns. Loses possession here. And Brunson in transition. Brunson finds Mikal Bridges for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Offensive board, OG Anunoby, and the dunk is there. Anunoby, the cleanup crew. It's a 3-0 game. New York up 3-0. Stephon Castle alley-oops this one up to Victor Wembanyama, and Wemby gets the first points of the game for San Antonio. 2-3 here, the New York Knicks up by just 1. Jalen Brunson working on his man right now. Nice screen here to get a change of assignment. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Anunoby across to Mikal Bridges. Bridges out to Josh Hart, wide open for 3. They dared him to shoot. Rebound, Julian Champagnie. Fox, Champagnie to Wemby. Wemby draws the foul. He is hacked. Stops the clock with 10:04, and Victor Wembanyama goes to the stripe. Wemby to the free throw line. Thank you very much, Andrew Grankel. I'm reading some of these comments right now. Mr. Mojo saying flush. I was genuinely stumped on how he got that touchdown. Oh, what did we miss right now? Great 59, what's up? He says first down. First down, San Antonio. No, Spurs right now at the free throw line. Victor Wembanyama shoots and scores his first free throw. We got a tied ball game here with 10:04 left to go. Shout out to you guys in the chat, man. I know it's early. It's Sunday. Bienvenidos. Welcome to this live stream. Have you shared this live stream yet? Maroon Commando says, break! Second free throw for Wemby is good. Spurs take the lead. 10-4. It's actually 4-3, but 10:04 left to go here. New York Knicks with the basketball. It is Jalen Brunson. And again, little miscues here. Getting Jalen Brunson free. He's smothered by Fox here. Spin move and a shot. It's weak. Not enough there. Victor Wembanyama gets the board. Wemby with the basketball now. He's against Josh Hart, so he's got the size advantage. Feeds inside to Julian Champagnie. Champagnie is going to be hit. No whistle here by the officials. Ball sails out of bounds. It's thrown away by San Antonio. Knicks ball. So the New York Knicks have the basketball here. Jalen Brunson showing off the handles as he works on De'Aaron Fox. Screen there for Josh Hart. Now Brunson gets a little room to roam. Brunson is under the rim. Kicks this one out to the three-point line. Josh Hart will shoot. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched. This time, Karl Anthony Towns. Spurs ball. Sharing is caring. Walk saying, Spurs gang. What's up, man? Spurs gang. Here is coming the other way. Stephon Castle in trouble. No good there. Here's transition basketball. This shot also off the mark. Mikal Bridges, it's everybody missing right now. Devin Vassell for three. Vassell splash. Big bucket there for Devin Vassell. The score is 7-3. I believe a timeout was just called. 8:49 left to go. San Antonio is up by 4. So the Spurs take a 4-point lead after that 3-point bucket there for Devin Vassell. Scoring leaders right now. Victor Wembanyama with 4 points. For the San Antonio Spurs, OG Anunoby with just 2. We got Wemby with 3 boards already. OG Anunoby with 1. Stephon Castle with an assist to Wemby on the alley-oop. No assists for the New York Knicks right now. Knicks kind of getting jarred and forced into playing Spurs basketball. They're going to struggle if they get stuck playing Spurs basketball, that's for sure. They should stay right here. Interesting. Very interesting. I also need to stop my clock. I don't know why I'm doing this. 8:46 left to go? 8:46. Okay, guys, commercial break. I got a football Jones, says Living Like Larry. I'm definitely declaring war now. Stop the clock, says Tommy Braskett. It's stopped, my friend. 8:46 left to go. 8:49 is what it said on my ESPN tracker. I got 8:49 on the clock right now when we get back from this commercial break. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? So, the event that I keep talking about, y'all remember how I keep talking about there's an event coming up here? I put a link to it in the description down below. If you guys want to meet some NFL players next week, it'll be Saturday and Sunday at Westover Sports Complex. If you're here in the San Antonio area, I am here in the San Antonio area. So if you guys want to join us there, I will be live from the field at Westover Sports Complex on the northwest side of San Antonio. You guys want to check that out? There's more information in the description down below of this video. You can click on that. You can send me a DM. I got you. Andrew saying, my name is Michael Jackson. Okay, what up, man? Just in time, says Key. What up, Key? Saying, go Spurs, go. What up, Key? Go Spurs, go. I love it. Hello, hello, hello to those of you hanging out with us here today. Andrew saying try footsketball. Try fruitsketball. We're doing it right now. Man, have a great event, Patron. It's going to be good, Courtney. I'm hoping it's going to be everything we wanted and more, and then some. But we will be live from the field. Larry saying, you can call me Larry. Cheers to you, brother. Cheers to Larry. B. Boru saying basketball. We're playing basketball. Got beads of sweat rolling down my back. Call me Santa, says Robert. A.G. Mobile saying, I need Victor for 2 assists. Well, you're halfway there, my friend. Courtney says, you can call me AI. Allen Iverson. How does life get better? Oh, you know. There's lots of ways. Spurs by 15 for the win, says Black Boy Entertainment. What up, Black Boy Entertainment? Under the city lights saying, let's go Knicks. What up? Courtney says, ow, not AI. Best Spurs road jersey? I really like these that they're wearing right now with the Fiesta colors on there. Old school Fiesta Spurs. Folks, we're getting an inbound pass right now after the timeout was called by New York. We'll start this clock once again. New York trails by 4 as we come back with less than 9 minutes here left to play in the first quarter. Mikal Bridges showing off the handles between the legs. Nice no-look pass, backdoor cut right there. Well played, sir. That is going to be an assist for Josh Hart and the jam for Towns. De'Aaron Fox makes a move. He gets the ball poked away. He's double-teamed. Looked like a bit of a travel there to me, but no whistle. De'Aaron Fox gets the shot to fall. The score is 9-5. It's still a 4-point lead for San Antonio. Pass to Karl Anthony Towns. He pump fakes at the three-point line. He big bodies his way through. Looks like a block for Wemby, or maybe just a missed shot for Towns. Stephon Castle to Champagnie. Julian Champagnie for 3. Bang! Champagnie buries it. 12-5. San Antonio up by 7. Towns will drive. Towns, the assist here, blocked by Wembanyama. No, sir. Josh Hart's shot is blocked. Kick to the three-point line. Champagnie again. Bounces off the rim a couple of times, rebounded by Towns. Brunson brings it up court. Brunson quickly at the three-point line, gives it to Josh Hart. Josh Hart fakes the shot. Hart inside to Mikal Bridges, smothered by Wemby. Clears it out to Josh Hart, the triple, no good. Rebound, Julian Champagnie. Champagnie to Castle. Castle, spin move. Cross-court pass to Vassell for 3. It's short. The board cleared by Towns. Brunson to the right-hand side. Brunson bounce pass. Lots of bounce passes thrown away this time by Josh Hart. He's looking for a foul, doesn't get it. Josh Hart bounces that to the three-point line, and it just kind of sails away. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. I got money on the Spurs line, too. Love them and Hornets. Always a good game, says AG Mobile. Castle way up high. Vassell for 15. Looks like that ball was last touched by the San Antonio Spurs, so it is Knicks basketball. Jalen Brunson controls. Brunson to Hart. Hart fakes the handoff. Hart the straightaway tray. Airballs this one. Ugly shot for Josh Hart. You may want to reconsider that shot there, buddy. Ugly shot for Josh Hart. San Antonio leads 12-5. We start the clock again. Stephon Castle is at the paint. A pump fake from the free throw line from Wemby, and the jam as he drops the hammer here in New York. That was an assist by Stephon Castle, number 5 to number 1, area 51 in full effect here in New York. Here's OG Anunoby, who shoots from the elbow. Wembanyama can't get the rebound, but Devin Vassell can. He pushes this to Wemby. Wemby chased down from behind. This one is going to be poked away. Looks like last touched by San Antonio, so it will be out of bounds. Last touch San Antonio, Knicks ball. Okay, Knicks fans, where y'all at? Wemby's chill, says DJ. Wemby about to sit down, says Mr. Mojo. Shout out to Jeff Metterling, what up? Cook Up Brando says, I need Wemby for 14 points. Jeff saying, let's go Knicks. 6:09 on the clock here. Wemby stays on the court here. On the court for both of these teams. San Antonio running with Wemby, Vassell, Castle. Dylan Harper has checked in, and Keldon Johnson has checked in. For New York, Hart, Brunson, Shamet has checked in. Robinson has checked in, and Diawara has checked in. Here is Shamet bringing the ball up court. Shamet smothered by Harper. Looks like an off-ball foul here under the rim. Stephon Castle going to commit a foul. Stephon Castle getting wrapped up there with Jalen Brunson. Salt Wars, Revenge of the Snails. Let's go Spurs. I see you. I see you, Racketeer. Less than 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter of this game. Jalen Brunson to inbound the pass. Brunson gives this one over to Diawara. Brunson gets it back. Brunson steps inside, kicks it to Josh Hart. Pump fake at the three-point line. Diawara pump fake at the three-point line. It's stolen by Devin Vassell. San Antonio forces a turnover here. Vassell kicks it out to the three-point line. It's Dylan Harper now. Harper, Johnson to Castle. Castle out to Harper once again. Looks like Wemby is no longer in. Cornette has checked in at some point, maybe during that last dead ball. Stephon Castle will shoot. Stephon Castle cannot score. It's a rebound. Mitch Robinson. Robinson almost throws this one away. I got 5:20 on the clock. I need to fix that clock in just a moment here. Jalen Brunson with the basketball inside to Josh Hart. One more to Mitch Robinson, and Robinson with the dunk. Stops the bleeding there. The score is 14-7. Harper against Brunson. Harper, bounce pass. Luke Cornette. Cornette to Vassell. Vassell pulls up and shoots from inside the paint. The mid-range jump shot is true. The score is 16-7 with less than 5 to play in the first. Josh Hart, ball in his left hand right now. Wemby on minutes, says Mr. Mojo. Brunson will shoot the fadeaway baseline jump shot. No good. Rebound, Mitch Robinson. Mitch Robinson leading this Knicks team in blocks and rebounds right now. Going to the right side. Here's a bounce pass inside. Back out to Diawara for three. No good. Shamet rebounds. Another opportunity here for the New York Knicks. Offensive boards killing San Antonio. Brunson. Shamet for three. Too much mustard off the back iron. 4:20 left to play. Keldon Johnson to Vassell. Vassell. Shot right here. This time it's Stephon Castle, and it's good. Bang! 19-7. San Antonio up by 8. This is not the NBA Cup. San Antonio wants their payback. Shamet, step back. Looks like a long two. He hits it. It is a long two. It's a long two. 19-9. Shamet hits a good shot, though. Cross court here to the bottom of the screen. Devin Vassell kicks it out. Keldon Johnson for three. Johnson rattles the rim. Fighting for the board. Mitch Robinson wins the battle of the boards. Robinson with the rebound. Pushing the pace this time. New York Knicks will slow it down. Josh Hart goes back to the hash here. Hart to Mitch Robinson. Robinson at the three-point line. That's not his normal area. A step-back shot here. This is going to rattle the rim. Looks like there's an off-ball foul against the New York Knicks. That's Robinson who commits the foul, and it's going to be a turnover here. Spurs ball. Spurs ball. Wake up, Knicks, says Jeff. My boy Castle, says Racketeer. That's my boy Castle. I'm taking a page out of his book, bro. That's why we're wearing the extra. That's why we're wearing the white tee underneath. Yup, in my white tee. Clock has started. 3 minutes left to go in the first. De'Aaron Fox has checked back in. De'Aaron Fox on the move here, trying to get the spacing right. He finds Cornette. Cornette to Johnson. Keldon Johnson, much shorter player, tries to shoot over Mitch Robinson. That's not going to work. Mitch Robinson, good job defensively here. New York Knicks come back. This is a fadeaway jumper from Mikal Bridges from inside the free throw line. That shot will fall. It's an 8-point game. Timeout, San Antonio. So the Spurs have an 8-point lead. They have called the timeout. When we get back, we'll have 2:50 left to play in the first. Strategy, what's going on? Larry says automatic first down. It's like watching the Generals play basketball all over again. In my white tee, yup. DJ Gene, what up? Hey, we got the bots back. That's good. That's good news. That means they see us out here. What up, bots? Thanks for checking in, bots. Did we get anyone from the Sohan trade? No. I think we got picks for it. Not even good ones. Go Larry. Here we go. Does Dylan Harper get 10 rebounds and assists? That, I don't feel super confident on that one there, bud. Jack, what's up, dude? We got strategy in the chat. Courtney says, I slam dunks, take me to the hoop. Favorite play is the alley-oop. I like the pick and roll and the give and go. That's right. Hey, that's the song. That's it right there. I like the alley. That's so great. Ricky. Young Love Fast, what's up? What is Brunson doing, says Young Love. Name that tune. I said basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way you dribble up and down the court. That's it right there. We're playing basketball. Hey, what's good, y'all? East Bay Verge, Curtis Blow. That's it, Courtney. That's the man. How's the baby? He's doing well. He's downstairs. He's walking a lot, man. He's starting to really get those motor skills going. That's the anthem. Throw your hands up. Sing if you're with me. That's good Charlotte, though. What I'm saying is this is the anthem. Throw all your hands up. Okay, folks. Let's look at the schedule. Timeout was called by San Antonio, so we're going to take a look at San Antonio's schedule here moving forward. The next game for San Antonio will be on Peacock. It will be Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I do plan to cover this game. I do also plan to cover this Thursday game with the Pistons as well. And I do plan to cover, honestly, probably most of these Spurs games if I possibly can. But Spurs at 76ers, Pistons at Spurs. This will be Thursday. Tuesday's the next game. Thursday of next week in San Antonio. The San Antonio Rodeo road trip is over. San Antonio will play 6 games in a row at home in San Antonio. So, hosting the Pistons, the Clippers, the Rockets, and the Celtics after that here in San Antonio. The one game that I probably won't cover is going to be this one here, because I plan to go to this game. If we can actually go to that game, my wife and I are going to take Sammy to his first basketball game. Going to be a lot of fun. We went last year when she was pregnant. Didn't get to go yet now that he's here. Anyways, that's the schedule here for San Antonio. We will take a look at the schedule here for the New York Knicks as well during our next commercial break, but just a quick glance right now. They will be playing on Tuesday at Raptors. Then they go back home to play OKC. This is a crazy game, Thunder at Knicks. And then we've got a road trip here for the New York Knicks as well. Knicks will be on the road against the Nuggets, the Lakers, and the Clippers. And we'll take a look at that later. But for now, we're coming back from our commercial break. 2:50 left to play in the first. San Antonio has the basketball, and we're back to it. De'Aaron Fox brings the ball up court. De'Aaron Fox working on Jose Alvarado. A pass over here to Harper. Harper going to drive. Harper makes his move. He shoots this one. It's off the rim. No good. Tries to fight for the battle of the boards. Can't get the rebound there. Here comes Brunson. Brunson met with some resistance. Harrison Barnes is the assignment there. OG Anunoby tries to feed it back to Brunson, but it's stolen by Barnes. And Harrison Barnes brings it up court. Barnes showing off the handles here on the move. Barnes in the paint almost throws this one away. It is corralled by Fox. De'Aaron Fox shoots this one from 29 feet out. That's a monster three-pointer. It does not fall just outside of his range. Here is Brunson, the step-up three, and that one is good. Nice shot for Jalen Brunson. A 5-point game here in New York. San Antonio leads by 5. Harper against Shamet. Harper to Barnes. Barnes passing inside, and De'Aaron Fox will get the free throw jump shot. I saw someone just subscribe to the channel. Welcome. Alvarado hanging on to the basketball here. Looks like small ball for both sides, guys. They've got their shooters out there right now. For both teams, you can see the names who are playing on the court right now. OG Anunoby makes his move. Feed inside. Foul. Mitch Robinson is hacked. He'll take a trip to the free throw line. So Mitch Robinson is currently at the free throw line. On the court for San Antonio, Fox, Barnes, Cornette, Harper, and Johnson. On the court for the New York Knicks, Brunson, Shamet, OG Anunoby, Mitch Robinson, and Jose Alvarado. Deb Clipper, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Guys, gals, don't be afraid to leave a comment in the chat area. If you're watching on your TV, I understand. First free throw, no good, by the way. If you're watching on your TV, I understand that you can't leave comments, or it's a lot more difficult to leave a comment in the chat area. However, if you do have a chance, feel free to say hi. Kyler Brooks checks in. Carlo SA, what's up, Carlos? Looks like Carlos, what's up, man? Thanks for checking in. You think Wemby will get 4 assists? I do. By the way, second free throw was no good. Both shots offline. Both shots missed right here. And a rebound for the New York Knicks. A three-point shot for Jalen Brunson. He is fouled at the three-point line. And now Brunson gets a trip to the stripe to shoot 3. So now Jalen Brunson gets to shoot three free throws because Dylan Harper got too close and didn't give him a safe landing zone. Looks like a timeout may have just been called. They're reviewing this right now to see if this is going to be a flagrant foul. Not giving him a landing space right here has become an issue. Jay Morgan saying, go San Antonio. Tony checks in. Tony saying, getting my updates before I clock in. What's up, Tony? By the way, bro, you can always pop in a headphone, and I got you covered, man. This is meant to be like radio anyways. Carlos, I see you with your Spurs hat. Let's go, cheering from Japan. Arigato, my friend. Deb, thank you for checking in. Deb says, great job with all your commentary on calling the game. I enjoy your color radio from Florida. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching all the way from Florida. Thanks for being here today, Deb. Appreciate you. Milton Santos says total points 218, looking iffy so far. Well, San Antonio's defense has been pretty good. They're showing this replay time and time again. I don't think Dylan Harper really got too close in there, but here's the official review. We're waiting for the call. I don't see no team in the NBA beating the Spurs in a 7-game series. I'm saying the same thing, bro. But, of course, I may be a little bit biased, of course. Champagny should be given more minutes, says man. Waiting for the call, folks. We're still in the middle of this review. After review, it is a flagrant 1. It is a flagrant foul, so looks like Dylan Harper got too close, did not give him a safe place to land. He definitely fouled him. He high-fived him on the shot there. Definitely high-fived him on the shot there, so we're going to see that we're going to see free throws, and we're going to see more free throws. What are the games we call in today? This is the only one-a-day strategy. It's Sunday, so it's the only one. Santino helps me out with the slides. By the way, if you guys do see Santino at any point, feel free to tell him happy anniversary. It's his and his wife's anniversary today, so he's taking the day off, and it's hard to put these slides together without the additional help. So we're just doing the one game right now. Second free throw is good for Jalen Brunson. Wonder how many free throws Brunson's about to get here. He gets 3. Go Spurs. Here's the next one. Third free throw, no good. The score is 21-16. 21-16, San Antonio. Up by just 5, and the Knicks get the ball. So 3 foul shots, 3 shots, and the ball here for the New York Knicks. We'll start this clock now. The New York Knicks have the basketball. Jalen Brunson goes around his assignment. Jalen Brunson with it. He spins. He's bouncing around. Gotta be something. Brunson gets the shot to fall and the bucket. Dylan Harper getting smoked by Jalen Brunson right now. The score is 21-18. There's Ben Stiller talking to Tracy Morgan. Oh, New York. Happy anniversary, Santino. Love it, guys. Kind of a low-scoring game, says Carlos. Yeah, it is. Jungbo, what's up, saying Wemby in the chat. Victor Gone Cook says Bikers duo. The and one opportunity will fall right there, guys. It's a 2-point game, and that's 100% Dylan Harper's fault. Dylan Harper fouled Jalen Brunson twice. He's now got 2 personal fouls, and he's played, 3 minutes? Victor Wembanyama has checked back in. Wemby for 3, can't hit right there. That shot is offline, rebounded by New York. The Knicks come back with it. A 3-point shot for Brunson will fall, and the Knicks take the lead. It's a 22-21 game, and Dylan Harper has to be feeling the pressure here, man. Pass over to Harrison Barnes. Barnes to Wemby. Wemby at the 3-point line working on Mitch Robinson. He gives to Barnes. Barnes going to fake it, and he passes. It's stolen. 13 seconds. The shot clock is off. Luke Shamet on transition. Going to get slowed down here. They want to hold for the final shot. It's Jalen Brunson at the 3-point line. Brunson will shoot the triple. This one, front of the rim, no good. Wemby, full court shot. No bueno. That's the end of the first. The score is 22-21. Low-scoring first quarter there. We go to a commercial break. All right, let's take a quick look at something here, guys. If y'all have been with me for 5, 10, 15 minutes, thank you guys for hanging out. I want to take a quick look and see how we're doing on our count here. Okay, not so bad. We're sitting at 114.488. If we can get to 114.5 by halftime, that'll put us in a good spot. I'd like to get to 114. Forget about the 114. I'd like it to be at 550 by the end of this game, if possible. That would be awesome. Of course, I'm not here to beg for subscribers. I'm here to earn it. Now, the end of the quarter is now, and so I think it's time to take a look at the New York Knicks schedule here as well. End of the quarter. At the end of the first quarter, it is 22-21. The New York Knicks are up by just 1. The New York Knicks' next game is going to be on Tuesday, just like San Antonio. They will be playing against the Toronto Raptors. Then on Wednesday, they will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. Friday of next week, Knicks at Nuggets, and 1 week from today, on the same channel here on ABC, Knicks at Lakers. Should be a really fun game there as well. Monday, we've got that should say Knicks at Clippers. Little typo right there. We know that's the New York Knicks, not the Spurs. It will be Knicks at Clippers. Golden State, maybe. À la Victor. Ooh, je ne parle pas français. Je ne parle pas français. I'm not quite sure what that says, man, but my French needs a lot of work. Bikers Duo says subscribed on all 3 accounts. Thanks, Bikers Duo. Fist bumps to you, sir. Been here from the jump, says Strategy. Thanks, Strategy. I know you've been here for a while, too. Not just basketball, man. You've been here for football, too. Matt saying, yeet. What up, bro? When the blind dude says what Mario does for the community, I crashed out, says Mr. Mojo. This face on why you look like that? This face? I don't know what that means. Let's see, New York Knicks, where are you at? Where's that play button, says Living Like Larry. Okay, so there's actual, I have an answer for that there, Living Like Larry. I have an answer for that. So the play button was not here because when I hit the 100,000 subscribers mark, my channel had a strike on it. And so I have to wait an additional, and it hurts me to say this, but I have to wait like an additional 60 days, and then I have to apply for the silver play button. They don't just send it to me. I have to then apply for it. So it's still going to take some time. I know we're getting the silver play button. I just don't know when. We've earned it, so I'm not worried about that. But we'll get there soon. Team Zavala asking, what score essay? What score essay? What's the score, vato? Hey, Holmes. Let me tell you, Holmes. The score right now is 22-21, fam. I tell you what. No, pero en serio. Estamos aquí 22-21, San Antonio 21, New York Knicks 22. I have the scoreboard up behind me at all times, except for when I cut over to some of our other graphics right there. But I do let you guys know the score. Also, if you're new to the channel, guys, couple things. First of all, second quarter is about to get started here, so let's put 12 minutes back on the board. New York with it. Above my head is the scoreboard. On the right-hand side are your scoring leaders, and at the bottom right, guys, you got everyone on the court right now. We are coming back from the commercial break. The New York Knicks will lose possession here as it's stolen by Dylan Harper. Pushes to Wemby. A three-point shot there. No good. Rebound, Karl-Anthony Towns. San Antonio down by one. New York Knicks with the basketball. It's Jose Alvarado. He'll pass this one backwards to Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns will make his move. No-look kick to the three-point line. This one, splash. What a bucket there. Nice shot by Diawara, who buries the triple. 11 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Dylan Harper and the San Antonio Spurs down by 4. A screen for Champagnie. Harper, no-look pass here to Harrison Bryant. Back to Champagnie, the 26-footer. Another three-ball offline for San Antonio. Maybe work the inside a little bit. I don't know. OG Anunoby now with it, working against Julian Champagnie. Tough pass. One more pass. Great ball movement here for New York. Karl-Anthony Towns now has it. Towns working on Barnes. Wemby there, but he blows right past Wembanyama and puts it up off the glass. The score is 27-21 New York. San Antonio trails by 6. They have the basketball now. Harrison Barnes looking a little lost. It's poked away, stolen by Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges goes and takes it up and in. 29-21, timeout San Antonio. Wow, the New York Knicks. Everybody up on their feet here in New York. Madison Square Garden gives the nod of approval for what they're seeing here against San Antonio. And it looks like San Antonio just kind of rolled over a little bit there. Loss of aggression. The score is 29-21 as we go to another commercial break. The quarter has started off bad for us, says Black Boy Entertainment. Facts. I went to the commode and checked the laundry, and it was a turnover already. Yeah, man, it happened quick. It happened quick. Spurs are terrible without Wemby. They're not so bad, man. We actually won most of our games when he was out for that 12-game stretch. Sporadic Tenacity says Spurs record without Wemby is still pretty solid. Yeah, exactly. Without Wemby, they're still pretty solid. Let's see, Bikers Duo. Thanks for checking in. Sporadic Tenacity, thank you for that comment there. Nitro Singh saying, New York Knicks, where are you at? They're up by 8. That's where they're at. So funny, says lol. Bikers Dude saying, do you think the Warriors could win the playoffs? I would be surprised if they won a single round in the playoffs, if I'm being honest. Regroup, guys. Regroup, says Carlos. Bro, that is the most San Antonio thing. He's here with the San Antonio hat and a can of Big Red. I love that, dude. Where's the barbacoa? You need barbacoa out here, man. You're a walking, says that he's putting money on San Antonio right now. Tony saying, I need you to do the Magic and Pistons game tonight. Tony, unfortunately, I will not be covering any more basketball for today's slate. Although Magic and Pistons, both those teams likely to make the postseason. Pistons, without a doubt. The Magic, they're on the cusp right now. Tommy says, looks like a Knicks are on a little bit of a good run. Timeout by the Spurs. Yep, timeout called. Knicks got to capitalize because the Spurs get hot quick, says Grade A Bars. What up, Grade A Bars? Thanks for checking in, Grade A. Welcome. Welcome to Football Nation. Wait a minute. The Warriors are bad now? Yeah, here, let's show you guys real quick. This right now is the NBA standings. In the West, you'll notice that the Golden State Warriors have only won 31 games this season. So Oklahoma, San Antonio, Houston, and Denver at the moment are all good to go. Minnesota tied with Houston and Denver. Los Angeles Lakers got a big win over the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors got blown out by LA last night. Phoenix Suns with a 34-win season, and the Golden State Warriors 31-29. This is the Western Conference. And to kind of put it into better perspective here for you guys, I'll bring up the scrolling text at the bottom when we cut back with the top 10, not just the top 8. Then we've got the Eastern Conference. Detroit Pistons, Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, and Cleveland Cavaliers. This is the Eastern Conference leaders. Then in 5, 6, 7, and 8, Raptors, Philadelphia, Orlando Magic, Miami Heat. This could be flipping and flopping here. This is close. Obviously, the Miami Heat have more wins than the Orlando Magic, but they've also taken more losses. Miami will have some big, long breaks coming up soon. Orlando's about to get put through the ringer. We'll see how that washes out. They were good like 2 years ago. All right, folks, I'm going to step away from the chat right now so we can call this basketball game. I'll start the clock once again. Here's Stephon Castle. Castle to Champagnie. Wemby double-teamed. He doesn't even have the ball. He's double-teamed. Here is the move for De'Aaron Fox. Pump fake at the three-point line. The shot goes up for Devin Vassell. Too many three-point shots. What happened there? 10:05. That one went out of bounds. Last touch. Looked like it was last touch by the New York Knicks. And they just ended up getting the ball. Here's the move to the left-hand side. One more pass over here, and it's Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns, cross-court pass. Wide open again. Diawara likes that shot. It's no good. Rebound San Antonio. Clock stops with 9:48. Looks like Stephon Castle commits a loose ball foul right now, and Karl-Anthony Towns is the one who draws it. That's another foul. That's his second foul today for Stephon Castle. Wemby with just 6 points in the first quarter here. We're now in the second quarter with 9:45 left to go. Jose Alvarado, left-hand side. Alvarado will shoot from the free throw line. He gets the shooter's roll. It's now a 10-point lead for the New York Knicks, and San Antonio struggling a little bit here. Stephon Castle to Vassell. Vassell back to Castle. Castle cuts to the left, kicks to Julian Champagnie. Champagnie trying to warm up. Passes to Wemby. Wemby almost loses it now. Wemby pressured by Towns, and he will make his move. Wemby, a turnaround fadeaway jump shot over Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns in his face. No way. Smothered. Beautiful pass. The assist inside. Mikal Bridges gets the jam. Jose Alvarado with great vision and situational awareness. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 26-2 run. This is insanity. 26-2 run in the last 7 minutes. Another missed shot here by Castle. 26-2. This is disgusting. Pass, pass. Spurs can't buy a bucket right now. The alley-oop inside to Karl-Anthony Towns. A pass back to the three-point line. Diawara, they dare him to shoot. He lines it up. He can't get it. Rebound, De'Aaron Fox. Castle brings it up. Wembanyama needs to get active. Devin Vassell shoots the three. Spurs another miss. Over the back foul right now. Stops the clock with 8:17. Yeah. 26-2 run in the last 8 minutes. There it is right there. That is a fact. That is disgusting. That's terrible to watch if you're a Spurs fan. Looks like a timeout may have been called on the Knicks side of things. I know San Antonio has just 5 remaining. No timeout. They were showing a couple of replays here. San Antonio with the basketball. It's Julian Champagnie. He'll pass this one over to Devin Vassell. A screen there for Luke Cornett. Vassell will shoot from inside the free throw line or just outside the free throw line. That shot goes up and in. Looks like he draws the foul and gets a trip to the free throw line to make this a potential three-point play. 8:08 left to go. Knicks up by 12. Nope. Knicks up by 10. That's a disgusting run. Yeesh, says Sporadic Tenacity. That's pretty bad, bro. So finally, San Antonio stops the bleeding. It's still a 26-4 run in the last 8 minutes. It's still a 26-4 run in the last 8 minutes. Kiddo saying our 11-game win streak is gone. That free throw no good, but it's rebounded by Julian Champagnie. He tries to put it back up on the offensive play, but can't quite get it. 3 ball coming in the other way from Jose Alvarado. Rebounded Keldon Johnson. Good tough rebound there for Keldon Johnson. Johnson passes to Champagnie. Champagnie kicks it to Castle for 3. Still another miss and no rebounds for San Antonio. Here's Shamet, pump fake at the three-point line. Mikal Bridges for 3. That's how it's done. There's a bucket. Up by 13. The New York Knicks are putting on a clinic with 7:30 left to go. Wembanyama not on the court. Vassell Castle, Champagny, and Cornette on the court for San Antonio. There's a pass to Vassell. He's working on Alvarado. A pass to Castle. Castle gets an open man. He finds, looks like Keldon Johnson in the corner. Another missed three-pointer. San Antonio is shooting 18% from three-point land, and they just keep trying. Here's Mikal Bridges for three again. This time, no good. Rebounded Devin Vassell. Vassell between the legs, cuts to the right. Spin move for Vassell. Almost loses the basketball. We're going to get a jump ball here. We are going to get a jump ball here. So clock is stopped with 6:50. Ain't no way we keep shooting all these threes. Where the coaching have to – I wonder what Greg Popovich would have said right now. Mitch Johnson needs to make a change here for San Antonio. Cook Up Brando says, blame the coach. I knew it. He kept sitting the starters when they were hit. Spurs are good, but they're not quite there yet. I think they'll win it next year. Thunder going to repeat. I doubt that. San Antonio beat the Thunder 4 out of 5 games already. There's the layup right there, 25-36. That shot made by Dylan Harper. A much-needed shot. A much-needed shot for San Antonio. Josh Hart. Karl Anthony Towns. Towns back to Hart. Hart back to Towns. Little give and go between these two players. There's the shot for Karl Anthony Towns. He gets the bucket and the foul. 6:20 left to go. San Antonio's defense must have stayed on the road because they're definitely not here in New York. San Antonio's defense nowhere to be found. The score is 38-25, and Towns goes to the free throw line. Keldon Johnson, big bump right there. Panda Barbecue, what's up? Or Panda's in the chat. Is Wemby getting over 3.5 assists? Well, right now, Wemby isn't even on the court. He's got 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 0 assists. This is definitely not like Victor Wembanyama. New York game scripted for this. Towns, free throw is good. 39-25, New York up by 14. It's not an insurmountable lead, but San Antonio needs to figure out what is going on here and exercise some of the demons that they're facing in the first half. First half with 6 minutes left to play in it. Keldon Johnson at the three-point line passes to Vassell. Vassell working on Shamet. Good, strong defense by the New York Knicks. A pass to Harper. Harper pump fake. Harper drives. Harper with the right hand will score here, 27-39. Harper with the right hand will score. Here's Brunson. Brunson against Harper. Finds Josh Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson on the move. Steps on the gas. Will shoot. And second chance bucket not going to go. Luke Cornette gets the rebound. So this is a chance for San Antonio. Luke Cornette goes up. He is fouled. And he tosses that up as he draws the contact. So Luke Cornette will go to the free throw line. And Wemby going to check back in. On the court right now for the New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, Luke Shamet, Jose Alvarado, and Josh Hart. I keep saying Luke and not Landry. It's Landry Shamet, guys. Sorry. Who the hell is Luke Shamet? I'm getting Luke Cornette and Landry Shamet both mixed up right now. My apologies. First free throw is there for San Antonio. There is another game. The other game that I wanted to cover tonight would have been the 76ers and the Boston Celtics. That would have been a really fun game to cover. There's also the Golden State Warriors versus the Clippers game. That would be fun to cover as well. Milton says this is going to be a low-scoring game. Reminds me of when the Spurs were down 15 versus the Raptors and came back to win. Go Spurs, go, says Carlos. I love it. What up, Milton? Milton needs 218 for the point total. I have 5:33 left to go in the first half of this basketball game. Luke Cornette is at the free throw line. He will score this one as well. It's a 10-point game, folks. 10-point game here. New York Knicks up by 10. San Antonio looking to play some defense now. Ooh, this is poked away, and there it is. Ooh, it's kicked right now. This goes out of bounds. Last touched by New York. It should be Spurs ball. Looked like that was kicked out of bounds. Should be Spurs ball. Let's watch it one more time. Yeah, that's definitely a kick. I don't know if it was touched by Harper, but either way, it would have been a kick. Even if it's not out of bounds, it would have been a kick ball. 5:21 left to go. Waiting for the inbound pass right now. To inbound it is Dylan Harper. Harper passes this one into Harrison Barnes. Barnes on the court for San Antonio. San Antonio, Vassell shoots. Vassell, too much pressure there. No bueno. And so the New York Knicks try to answer back. New York Knicks, OG Anunoby for three. Bang! Oh, my goodness. Every time San Antonio gets an inch, the New York Knicks say, no, sir. Good job by the New York Knicks in this one. Luke Cornett passes to Vassell. Vassell gets a screen by Luke Cornett. The pass to Cornett. And a stolen pass right here. A steal for OG Anunoby. Another one in the column. OG lines up the straightaway triple. OG Anunoby can't get it to fall. This one out of bounds. Last touch, New York Knicks. Spurs ball. 4:32 left to go. 4:32 left to go. San Antonio trails by 13 here. Game's not over till it's over. 3-ball on fire right now, says Mr. Mojo. Muggs Real saying definitely cover Denver and Minnesota. Yeah, that would be a fun game too. Here is Wemby taking it to the rack. I would have gotten way more excited about that, but the San Antonio Spurs are still down by 11. It's a statement dunk by Victor Wembanyama, but statements don't win this game. Here in Madison Square Garden, looks like Josh Hart kicks to Brunson. Brunson goes to the left. Brunson in the air will make a mid-air pass. OG Anunoby, nice move there by OG to move it this way, get a man off his feet, and to pull up the shot. 44-31, 13-point game. Spurs with 31, New York with 44. Here's a pull-up jump shot offline there for De'Aaron Fox. OG Anunoby gets another dunk on the other end. This is starting to get out of hand here for San Antonio. 46-31, San Antonio down by 15. New York Knicks loving this right now. 3:39 left to go. There's the inbound pass. San Antonio needs to get a stop. They need to get a bucket more than a stop. And they need to stop committing turnovers here. Dylan Harper, Josh Hart smothering him. Wemby pump fake at the three-point line, gets a man off his feet. Wemby under the rim will put this up. Looks like a left-handed shot for Wemby there too. 33-46. Wemby's going to have to take over this game if the Spurs want to win. He's going to have to do Wemby things. Brunson pulls up and shoots the triple. Brunson buries the triple. Oh my goodness, the New York Knicks up by 16 at this point. Here's Wembanyama for three. Wemby, bang, answers right back with a triple of his own. The straightaway tray puts Wemby at 13 points for the day. 13 points and 6 rebounds for Victor Wembanyama. This is more like it. We got to see a lot more of this right now. Brunson on the drive. Brunson on the move. Brunson will shoot. Brunson will score. All right, guys. San Antonio with it between the legs, moving the ball around. Harrison Barnes back and forth. A pass here to Wembanyama. Wemby at the wing. Wemby against Mitch Robinson. He's chased from behind. He gets stripped right now, but it is recovered San Antonio. Dylan Harper double team. There's bad spacing here for San Antonio. Nobody knows where they're going. Dylan Harper looking for the foul. Not going to get it. There was a lot of contact here. Transition basketball again. The New York Knicks. Landry Shamet shoots the triple off the back iron. Rebound, Wembanyama. Wemby's at the bottom of your screens right now as he works his way to the straightaway. De'Aaron Fox. Fox will shoot the triple. Fox, another miss for San Antonio. San Antonio is shooting 35% from the floor, 22% from three-point land. OG Anunoby passes to Josh Hart. Hart. Ooh, Hart is just drilled by Devin Vassell. Don't think that was on purpose, but tight screen right there. Wembanyama doing his thing. The rest of the San Antonio Spurs nowhere to be found. Wemby passed the ball. I'm seeing this right here in the chat. He's starting to go. Finally a 3, says Sporadic. Can the Spurs come back, dude? I got 500 on them. I'm hoping they do. If anybody can come back, it's San Antonio. Can you cover one more game today? The Celtics game, asks Maroon Commando. I'll tell you what. Celtics game is tonight at what, 8 o'clock? Celtics game is tonight at 8 o'clock. If I covered, let's take a look at this right now. Let me take a quick look right now. We're sitting at 14. Hey, we got to 15:05. If we can get to, let's say if we can get to 114 point. If I'm going to do an extra game, we got to make it worth it. If we can get to 115.7, I will do a second game. Or 114.7. If we can pick up 200 subscribers on this live stream right now, it'll indicate to me that basketball is worth putting in the time and effort for. Just know that when I put these streams together for you guys, it's not just me turning on the camera. I still have to be able to give you guys the additional information. Anybody can turn on the camera and talk to the camera. It's a lot more than just turning on the camera and talking to the camera from my side. I like to give you guys the additional data. We want to make sure that we have the starters here. We want to make sure that we have our graphics so that we can talk about it. Right now, in case you guys are wondering, we can talk about these starters because I have the graphics to talk about it. We want to take a look at Karl Anthony Towns. So Towns today, 7 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. OG Anunoby today, 9 points, 4 rebounds, no assists. Mikal Bridges. Bridges today, 9 points, 1 rebound. He does have 1 personal foul today. Josh Hart, 1 point from the free throw line early in this game, but he's got 4 rebounds and 4 assists. And Jalen Brunson today, 16 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. He's also got a personal foul. For San Antonio, our starters today, San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama leads the way for the Spurs. He's got 13 points, 7 rebounds, no assists, no fouls. Julian Champagnie, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 0 assists, 1 foul for today. Devin Vassell, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 personal foul. Stephon Castle today, 3 points, 0 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 fouls already. And De'Aaron Fox underperforming here as well, 4 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. That's it for the San Antonio starters. I also want to make sure I've got these graphics when we do our pre-games. It's more than just the NBA standings. We do our head-to-head comparisons. We want to make sure that we have the additional data to break down and analyze these games. Part of what we do is the pre-game here as well. I do not like being unprepared for these streams. And I think the point that I'm trying to make is that when we do it, it takes a little more time than just, oh, well, let's just set it up right away and get going. Pop this out here. Grab my chat overlay. Cool. You get my chat overlay put up here. Cool. Won't be a good game. Denver will dominate. We'll see about that. All right, folks, this shot goes up, and it's no good. Karl Anthony Towns tries to put that shot up. But here, I will say this, though. If you're asking for basketball games and you're not subscribed, you got no leg to stand on. Here is De'Aaron Fox to Vassell. Vassell to Barnes. Barnes to Vassell. Vassell against Josh Hart. Vassell feeds inside to Wemby. Wemby going to shoot this one. No good. A little too much contact there as well. No whistles here. San Antonio's taken, what, 1 trip to the free throw line? Maybe 2? I think it's just the 1 trip to the free throw line. Josh Hart will shoot. Josh Hart. No good. Rebound, De'Aaron Fox. That's another board for Fox. Fox to Castle. Castle works his way inside. He is swatted from behind, and there will be a foul here. It looks like Karl Anthony Towns going to foul, and we get Castle to the free throw line. So we're at the free throw line. 45 seconds left to play. Under a minute here. OG Anunoby is keeping Wemby at arm's length right now. Man, Wemby is just smothered, man. That's crazy. Castle shoots his first free throw. Castle will score. 37-51. It's a 14-point game. By the way, both teams are in the bonus at this point. Both teams in the bonus. Oh, my apologies here, Kyler. Here are your court players once again. Second free throw is also good. 38-51. Scores 38-51. San Antonio trails by 13. Here is Jalen Brunson. Brunson on the dribble. Brunson goes to the top of the screen. Brunson keeps working his way in. He kicks it out to Josh Hart, who lines up the triple, almost loses it. Wemby looks like he gets a piece of it. That'll go down as a block for Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox going to hang on to it here. We got about 22 seconds and a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock here. So De'Aaron Fox going to dribble this out. He goes to the right side. Landry Shamet in his face. A pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. Shot clock down to 4. Step back. One pass to Barnes. Barnes buries the 3. About time. There's the inbound pass now. And this shot off the rim for Brunson. Not very good, but actually not very bad. Not bad. But that's the end of the half. So the score is 41-51. San Antonio trails by 10. The question is, can they come back and win this game? Well, we will have the answer to that in just a moment, folks. But for now, it is halftime, so let's do our trivia quiz. All right, guys, another reason why we don't just automatically impromptu games is because we need a halftime show. This is our halftime show. It is our trivia quiz. I'm going to ask you guys 10 questions. Do your best and forget the rest. All new questions for this one here. Question number 1. Who is the current head coach of the New York Knicks? Is it A, Phil Jackson? Is it B, Mike Brown? Or is it C, Tom Thibodeau? Who is the head coach right now for the New York Knicks? A, B, or C? No penalties for wrong answers, folks. We're just having a little bit of fun right now. The answer is indeed B. Bravo. Good job to those of you who got that one right. Looks like Tommy got this one right. Robert got this one right. D.D. King. Phil Jackson, that was a long time ago, Mr. Mojo, but nice. Well done. Appreciate you guys playing. Let's go. Okay. Question number 2. We start easy and we get more and more difficult. Where is Victor Wembanyama from? Is he from Greece? Is he from Italy? Or is he from France? Where is Wemby from? This should be an easy one for you guys. This should be an easy one. Kids, kiddos with the letter C. Everybody checking in with the letter C. D.D. King says C. Black Boy Entertainment says France. Carlos with France. You guys are good. You guys are good. Le Chancé, France, a suburb in the Paris region. There he is wearing the French team right there. This is traveling and the NBA has to stop. My goodness. Yeah, there's a lot of that for sure. What's up, guys? Y'all are getting this one right. Viva la France, says Mr. Mojo. All right, well done, guys. Let's step it up a little bit. Question number 3. How many NBA championships have the New York Knicks won? Is it 2? Is it 3? Or is it 4? How many NBA championships have the New York Knicks won? Now, I changed this question. We've seen this question in different forms, but I just changed the wording just a little bit here. Looks like Dee and Graham and Carlos all believe that it's 2. Tommy says 3. AM says 3. Kids Kiddo says 2. You guys would be correct. Anybody who said 2, you are correct. They won the championship in 1970 and in 1973. Have not won since. Mr. Mojo says 3, including this year. The man's full of wishful thinking. Let's move on to question number 4. Who holds the San Antonio Spurs record for the most career blocks? Is it Kawhi Leonard? Is it David Robinson? Or is it Tim Duncan? Who holds the Spurs record for the most career blocks? Is it the Claw? Is it the Admiral? Or is it Timmy D? It is Tim Duncan, guys. Looks like a few of y'all got this one right. Well done. AM Punk got it right. DD King got it right. Good job, guys. Those of y'all who said Timmy D, well done. Now, David Robinson is a close second, less than 100 blocks behind Tim Duncan, but Duncan had a longer career. All right, guys, who is currently the oldest player on the New York Knicks roster? We don't see him play quite a lot. I totally just ruined it here. Is it Karl Anthony Towns, Jordan Clarkson, or Josh Hart? Should have kept my mouth shut. Is it A, B, or C? That was a gimme. That was a layup here. You better not get this one wrong now that I gave it to you. Who is the oldest player on the New York Knicks roster? The answer is Jordan Clarkson. Guys, Jordan Clarkson is 34 years old, and he was born like 2 months before I was, so he's 34 years old. Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns are the ones right after that. The answer was Bravo. Okay, question number 6. What is the city of San Antonio famous for? Is it A, the Alamo? Is it B, the state capitol? Or is it C, the Space Center? Should be an easy question. If you live in the San Antonio area, you know the answer to this one. If you don't, well, do your best and forget the rest. Carlos says that his brother went to school with Clarkson in San Antonio. That's cool. Good job, guys. Everyone seems to have gotten this one right. Remember the Alamo. Of course, a Spanish mission here in the state of Texas, one of the few remaining. It was a battle cry for during the Mexican-American War here. Anyways, just a little history lesson. Love my San Antonio Alamo. It's one of the biggest attractions here in the town, aside from the Riverwalk itself. Okay, folks, which team eliminated the New York Knicks from the playoffs last season? Was it the Milwaukee Bucks, the Boston Celtics, or the Indiana Pacers? Which team eliminated the Knicks from the playoffs last year? A, B, or C? Bucks, Celtics, or Pacers? See a lot of you guys checking in with the Pacers. Are you sure? Yes, you are sure. The answer is the Pacers, and didn't mean to add insult to injury right there, but Tyrese Halliburton doing the same choking motion there. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. And, of course, he pops his Achilles in Game 7, and there goes their chance to win. Anyways, let's move on to the next one, guys. Who was the most recent San Antonio Spurs player to be inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame? Was it Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, or Tim Duncan? The most recent one added to the Hall of Fame. A, B, or C? Graham says B. DD King says Tony. AM says B. Mr. Mojo says Ginobili. The answer is actually Tony Parker, guys. So Manu Ginobili and Greg Popovich were both inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame at the end of 2022. And then Tony Parker was inducted in 2023. The answer is actually Tony Parker there. You can Google it. Next question. Which New York Knicks player went on to become Senator of New Jersey? Is it Willis Reed, Walt Frazier, or Bill Bradley? Which New York Knicks player went on to become the Senator of New Jersey? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Think about this. You may or may not know. Just guess, maybe? Take your whack at it? The answer is Bill Bradley. Good job, guys. A few of y'all got this one right. Mr. Mojo got that right. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wanted to talk about that, so we're going to. We'll leave this up for just a second here. So, Bill Bradley is the answer here. And not only that, man, he also ran for president on the ticket, which is crazy. I mean, eventually, back in the year 2000, he got edged out by Al Gore at that time. But I just wanted to bring that up for just a moment. Okay, let's move on to the next one here. It's my final question of the day. Question number 10. All right, y'all. Which San Antonio Spurs player was featured in Season 13 of the animated series Futurama? Was it Victor Wembanyama? Was it Tim Duncan? Or was it De'Aaron Fox? One of my favorite cartoons of all time. One of my favorite cartoons of all time with Bender, Fry, and Leela. Futurama. Check it out. Anyways, the answer is Victor Wembanyama, and they featured him as an alien, which I love. They called him Victor Wembanyum, and he played with Bubblegum Taint and the rest of them, but I love how they did this. He also voiced it. He also did the voiceover for it himself, which is super cool. And yeah, if you get a chance to watch the episode, I think it's episode 1, season 13 of Futurama. How'd you guys do on this one? Robert Zamora got 8 out of 10. Well done. It does make sense, right, Judah? Because it's, you know, space and that kind of stuff, so the alien totally fits in. DD King also got 8 out of 10. Carlos got 7 out of 10. Good job, guys. There you go. Black Boy Entertainment got 9 out of 10. Tommy got 5 out of 10. Halliburton was looking prime. Reggie Miller, for sure, 8 out of 10. Forget about it. Well, it looks like Black Boy Entertainment is going to end up winning today's priceless trivia quiz. Congratulations. Well done there. Applause, applause, applause to Black Boy Entertainment, who got 9 out of 10 right. Fist bumps to you, big dog. Let's go. Well done. All right, y'all. I got 5 minutes left here in this halftime break. You know what's crazy to me is that in the NBA, let's rephrase this. In the NFL, they are 15-minute quarters, and the halftime break is about 12 or 13 minutes. And in the NBA, you've got 12-minute quarters, but a 15-minute halftime. C'est la vie. I'd flex a supersonic emoji, but there isn't one, says Living Like Larry. I got an OKC one there for you, man. There's an OKC one, Larry. This prize is much respect. Much respect. That's it there, Judah. That's it. 3 more likes for 150, says AM Punked. Thanks, AM Punked, for the update. You know, that's crazy that we're only at 150 because I have seen other content creators who get a fraction of the views that we get on this channel, and yet they've got over 1,000 likes on their live streams. Don't know how that works or how that works honestly at all. But if you guys are enjoying this live stream, if you had fun during the halftime trivia quiz, smash that like button, guys. It's absolutely free. It helps the algorithm push content like this to people who are looking for some alternative. You may not have access to this game. Just help a brother out. Smash that like button. It's easy peasy. No skin off your backside. Should be good to go. Let's see. Cookie Monster asks, do we believe in a Spurs comeback? I do. Go Spurs, go. In Japan, it's 10-minute quarters and 10-minute halftime, says Carlos. They got bots liking, says Mr. Mojo. TYY says, if the Spurs lose, I'm eating ramen tonight. Oh, no. But if they win, what's your bag? Are you taking home a big fat stack or what? The NFL has defense and offense, says QJ. QJ1s, I'm guessing is what that says. I think they may be getting a lot of bots liking them, says Tommy Braskett. That's possible. It is possible. 2K, says TY. Ooh, you win $2,000? Hey, man, $2,000. That's good. That's pretty solid. But what's crazy, dude, it's crazy. You know the times that we're living in right now? I live in Texas where things are supposed to be cheap. And $2,000 is, well, anyways, I'm not even going to get into it. It's wild, man, how expensive everything has gotten these days. I need 4 assists for Wemby. I'm eating sushi for lunch. Well, you're in Japan. You probably, A, it's probably the best sushi on the planet of Earth, and B, it's probably affordable out there. Zach, thank you, man. He says, I appreciate what you do. Appreciate you, Zach Jeffries. Maroon Commando, I'm up big from NHL and UFC last night. Nice, bro. Yeah, it's basically rent, says T. Yeah, basically, dude. Like, basically. And depending on where you live, honestly, I tell my friends how much our mortgage is, and they're like, wait, your mortgage is how much? Why are you paying so much for that? owning a home is more expensive right now than renting. Honestly, renting is cheaper. And I've told my wife a few times, I'm like, should we just downgrade and just go back to an apartment? But I don't know. In the long run, I think we're going to keep the house. I don't know. Anyways, I know you guys don't care about that at all. Let's talk basketball. Let's talk basketball. What we'll do here is we'll take one final look here before the halftime break is over. We'll take one final look here at the NBA standings. If your team is not currently playing right now, I want you guys to tell me in the chat, who is your team? Who is your NBA team? In case you're wondering, which you shouldn't be, I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. So talk to me. Who is your NBA team? Are you a Denver Nuggets fan? Are you a Cavaliers fan? Are you a Raptors fan living up in Canada? Where are you? Who is your squad? Talk to me, guys. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. In Florida, 2-bedroom condo where I live is $750. Boof. Opa says Hornets. Mr. Mojo with the Knicks. Toronto Raptors, says Zeke. The New Orleans Pelicans, says Tommy Brasket. Okay. Larry rocking the Seattle Supersonics. My buddy Chris over here with the Houston Rockets. Hey, Spurs Rockets, bro. I'll be covering that game. I hope you come back for it. Detroit for life. Born and raised, says AM Punk. Detroit Pistons looking good this season. The favorites to win it in the East right now. Washington Wizards, thanks Ty for checking in. My buddy Lou was just at the Wizards game not too long ago. Of course, go Spurs go. Of course, go Spurs go. What's up, guys? My hometown team, says Carlos. Spurs fan in Japan. Shout out to my buddy Chris, man. Thanks for checking in, bro. It's too damn hot, says Tribe. Florida sucks. It's too hot. Ready, same day, flexing right now for the New York Knicks. What up, bro? East Bay Verge checking in. East Bay Verge with his Golden State Warriors currently sitting at the number 8 spot, East Bay. Brandon saying Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings, woo, they have fallen after losing De'Aaron Fox, huh? Cavs will win the East, says Maroon Commando. 85 now, says Mr. Mojo. Hello, Dusty Attic. Welcome in. Hello to the Dusty Attic. Awesome to have you back. Thanks for checking in. I feel the love in the room. I feel it. 1-bedroom apartment is $400 in Japan. Man, a 1-bedroom apartment in San Antonio, depending on where, can range anywhere from like $800 to like $2,100. Whether you're on the more cost-effective side of town or if you're living over in the Alon or La Cantera areas, those are a lot more expensive up there. Ashley still believes that the Spurs are going to win. What up, Ashley? Thanks for checking in. Go Spurs, go. Commercial break and halftime is just about over, y'all, so let's get back to this basketball game. We'll start the third quarter. Reset this. Both teams with 5 timeouts. Sacramento. Mr. Mojo says, I'm moving to Japan. And the only words I know are domo arigato. That's it. That's it. That's literally the only words I know. Start of the third quarter coming in right now, folks. San Antonio trails by 10. The New York Knicks lost the tip-off, so they will get the basketball to start this third quarter. We'll see if San Antonio can come back. The shadow. I was trying to not necessarily say that, bro. But, yeah, basically south side. What up, Gilbert? How you doing, Mr. Gilbert? Saying, hey, bro, love what you do. Thanks for checking in, Gilbert. Memphis Grizzlies, bro. What's the deal with Ja Morant, bro? What's going on with Ja these days? Showtime Lakers, says Samson. What up, Samson? Fist bumps to you, bro. Thanks for checking in, man. If the Spurs win, I'll get Wingstop with my winnings. Man, I haven't had Wingstop in so long. I've been trying to cut, man. I've been trying to lose a little bit of weight and fill out my sleeves wherever I can. Ugh, there's still noodle arms. We got a ways to go, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Third quarter has started, folks. I'll put my clock on right now. The clock is on. Here is, I'll turn this down just a little bit. I feel like I was a little too loud right there. Sound check, mic check, 1, 2. Anybody got complaints that I've turned it down? Is it too quiet for y'all? Turned it down just a little bit. I feel like the volume should still be good. I I was peeking out a little bit. There was a foul on the other end right here. Looks like Karl Anthony Towns got wrapped up by Stephon Castle. That's actually an offensive foul right there. San Antonio in transition knocks down a 3 ball. I'm going to step away from the chat. Folks. We'll get this going here. 11:26 to play in the third quarter. San Antonio now down by just 8. Karl Anthony Towns swarmed right now by San Antonio, and he gets a little room to breathe. A pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, the floater, no good. Rebound, Julian Champagnie. Stephon Castle tries to take it all the way. Castle out to Fox for 3. Fox, no good. Rebound, ooh, saved right here. Stephon Castle will shoot. Second chance bucket, also no good. Behind the back, Jalen Brunson with a little bit of room. Brunson spinning in and out. Kicks it to Josh Hart. Josh Hart to Mikal Bridges for 3. Bang! Mikal Bridges makes it a 10-point game again. Bridges buries the 3. Vassell to Wemby. Wemby for 3. Wemby cannot answer back. Rebound, Mikal Bridges. Bridges pushes to Towns. Towns, pump fake. Oh, drops the shoulder. It's going to be a charge. Anthony Towns just went boom and knocked Wemby over. Hit him in the chin. Put that shoulder right in this chest, neck, face area. It's a big drop, man. That's a big hit. So it's a turnover here. The offensive foul against Karl Anthony Towns. That's a foul against him, though. So Towns now has 3. Wembanyama goes up. He shoots. He's fouled. He'll take a trip to the free throw line. Looks like Jalen Brunson will be charged for this foul. So Brunson picking up his second foul of the day. Wemby at the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Brunson has 2 fouls. Karl Anthony Towns has 3 fouls. Maybe San Antonio can benefit if they can get Towns in foul trouble here in this third quarter and get him off the court for a little bit. First free throw for Wemby is good. Pulls this one back in. What happened here? Is their scoreboard off? I feel like it should be 45-54. I don't know if I'm counting right, but my TV says 44-54. Second free throw is there. Now my TV says 45-54, so I'll leave it where the TV says. It's 45-54. Both free throws fall for San Antonio. We start the clock once again. Mikal Bridges to Towns. Towns working against Stephon Castle. Quick pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart against Wemby. A pass to OG Anunoby. Anunoby inside the three-point line. A pass to Josh Hart. Shot clock. Ooh, doesn't matter. Nice layup here by Josh Hart on the left side of the glass. Pass to Vassell. Vassell to Barnes. Oh, nice ball movement for San Antonio. Julian Champagnie gonna throw this thing away. It's out of bounds. It is Knicks basketball. Bad pass by Julian Champagnie. Brunson to inbound. There's the inbound pass. We start the clock once again. Down by 11, San Antonio trying to find answers here. Josh Hart for three, wide open. Fighting for the rebound. It's an offensive board here for Karl Anthony Towns. He is fouled before the shot. That should be an inbound pass here in just a moment. See what's going on with the chat. Nitro Singh, thank you, Nitro Singh. Thank you very much. You're missing a 40 of Old E in a brown paper bag. Nah, dude, what? Out of bounds this time. New York Knicks last touched it. It's Spurs ball. So the Spurs get the basketball back here. Here's the inbound pass. De'Aaron Fox kicks it to the three-point line. Vassell, bang! Finally, Devin Vassell buries the triple. It's an 8-point game once again. San Antonio 48, New York Knicks 56. Here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson, bad spacing here. Behind the back pass to Josh Hart, and Hart steps on the gas, scores the bucket. Nice layup there for Josh Hart. Castle between the legs to Champagnie. Back to Castle. Starters on the court for both sides. Castle to Wembanyama. at the three-point line. Spin move for Wemby. Wemby, bad pass to the corner, still corralled. Shot clock winding down. Vassell had to shoot. Rebound Wembanyama. Wemby inside to Castle. They're going to call a travel against Wemby here. 8:31 left to go. Travel. We're still winning, says Nitro. For now. For now. Knicks taking it all the way, buddy. Let's go Knicks, says Freedom. The knick-knack paddywhack give the Spurs a bone. Well, Spurs are boned. How's that? Jalen Brunson buries a three from the wing. San Antonio back down by 13. New York Knicks up by 13. Here's Castle to Champagny. Champagny to wide open Fox here. Fox for three. Finally a bucket for San Antonio from three-point land. I know Vassell just sank one, but San Antonio has been terrible from behind the arc. 29% from beyond three-point land. Jalen Brunson to the top of the screen. Brunson shoots over Wemby, and an offensive rebound. Back and forth, shot clock down to 6. This one is a splash from three-point land. Oh, man. Mikal Bridges is on fire right now. There's going to be a tussle for it here. It's recovered by the New York Knicks, and that is going to be a missed layup by OG Anunoby, who wants the foul, not going to get it. Vassell for three. Vassell, bang, answers back. Trying to stay alive. San Antonio doing everything they can. The New York Knicks keeping them at arm's length, though. Great job by New York here. Mikal Bridges to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns will drive. Towns to the rack. Looks like a timeout, San Antonio, with 7:04 left to go. And the Knicks look for real right now. It's interesting how matchups work in the NBA. San Antonio seems to be struggling to find answers here. At least defensively, they're giving up way too many looks to New York. They're not getting the rebounds the way they need to be. Brunson is unconscious right now. Looks like we got this in the bag, boys. I don't think so, man. Spurs are 1 year away. They're going to be a problem next year. They're a problem this year, Chris. They're a problem this year. Eero saying, win, Spurs. Cookie Monster says the Spurs only lose when I bet on them. Home court, though. That's true, Bill. That's true. Knicks lineup is crazy for real. I'm watching for the Caribbean. So here's my question to you guys. Because we did this during the pregame, right? We went player by player. We did the one-on-one comparisons for each of them. We did the Wemby Towns comparison, right? We all said that Wemby, the better of the two. We did the comparison between Champagny and OG Anunoby. OG gets the inside track there. We look at Vassell and Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges all day, especially in this game. We look at Stephon Castle and Josh Hart. It's arguable that Castle is better. It's arguable that Josh Hart is better. And then point guard comparison, I mean, both of these guys are ballers, but Jalen Brunson is a real game changer. And I would think Jalen Brunson, in my humble opinion, is the better. So 3 out of 5 players for starters we could give advantage to the New York Knicks. But when we look at the benches, that's where we start looking at something different here. You got Robinson, Diawara, Sohan, Shamet, and Jose Alvarado. For San Antonio coming off the bench, it's Cornette, Keldon Johnson, Carter Bryant, Dylan Harper, and Harrison Barnes, or Harrison Barnes and Dylan Harper. We know Harrison Barnes is a baller. We know Dylan Harper is the number 2 overall pick in this year's draft. We know Keldon Johnson is decent, but not great. Luke Cornette filled in admirably. As far as benches go, I would take this bench over this bench, with probably the exception of just Mitchell Robinson. Jose Alvarado's good, but San Antonio got rid of Jeremy Sohan on purpose. Diawara, not bad. Shamet, not bad. I would say advantage bench San Antonio. This is a team sport. It's a long way to go. Let's see. You need to look where the most recent games and how much energy was spent. That is also true. The last 5 means a lot. Brunson better than Fox, but Fox ain't no bum. Fact. Sorry, like the Spurs are not winning the championship until trade Harper and stop trying to be OKC so hard. I'm sorry. How many wins did OKC get over San Antonio this year when they've played? I'm pretty sure San Antonio beat OKC 4 times already this year. Just saying, Chris. I call it like I see it. Let's see. Why don't we take a look at this? Okay. All right, we're working on it. We're working on our way up. Let's see how far we can bring this during today's live stream. If we can get this to 114.6, I would be one happy clam. Folks, we're back to the action. 11 straight wins before this Nitro. They didn't drop a single game in February. San Antonio with the basketball. Less than 7 left to play here in the third. Vassell tries to alley-oop, and it's predicted there. He telegraphed the pass to Wemby. It's stolen again by the New York Knicks. New York with it, a pass back here. And Brunson, sidestep. Back to Josh Hart. Josh Hart trying to direct traffic. A pass to Brunson in the corner. 7 left to shoot. Brunson, jab step, drives, goes up. Kicks it to Mikal Bridges for 3. Bridges for 3. 54-69. Giggity. Devin Vassell for 3. No good. Ugly shot. Rebound. Brunson. Brunson to Bridges. Bridges to Brunson. Brunson on the move. Victor Wembanyama eye to eye with Brunson. Brunson shoots the triple over Wemby. Rattles the rim. No bueno. Rebound San Antonio. Stephon Castle kicks it to Wemby. A corner 3. Not really his shot. That is way off the mark, but he is fouled. 5:59 left to play. And Wemby goes to the free throw line. He should be taking 3 shots here. Should be taking 3. Eye to eye, says Steve. Cooked, says Freedom Gang. The Knicks defense, man, says retired Aiden. Ashley's saying, I've been here. Have you really, Ashley? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking with us. Regular season and playoffs are 2 different things. Well, we'll see. Maybe Lou Dort is going to get ejected for playing dirty again. By the way, if San Antonio finishes as number 2 and OKC finishes as number 1, then that means that they won't meet in the postseason until the NBA championship, assuming that they both get there, until the Western Conference championship. And Shaquille O'Neal has already said San Antonio will beat OKC in the Western Conference championship. He predicted that about a month and a half ago, and I'm kind of on board with Shaq. Got him, coach. What up? Big Mario looking like an AI-generated mix of Detective Eddie from the TV show New York Undercover and actor Adam Rodriguez, CSI Miami, all in one. I'm going to take that as a compliment. We got another free throw coming in for Wemby here. The score is 56-69. Giggity, giggity. Ooh, cleaned up right there. Wemby missed the second free throw, but Stephon Castle puts that one back on a putback chance right there. It's an 11-point game, 58-69. Keeping it close, the New York Knicks looking to answer here. Diawara with it. Gives this over to Brunson. Brunson, a lot of contact. Brunson working his way in. Brunson goes up off the glass. It's going to be blocked by Wemby. Second chance bucket there for Robinson. And Robinson gets the shot. Are they counting this or not? They're saying it's before the shot, so is he going to the free throw line? I think they're calling that an over-the-back foul by Johnson. Let's see if they're calling this an and one. They are doing 2 free throws. So 2 free throws coming in for Mitch Robinson. I didn't see the score change. There it is. They did change the score to 71. I got 58-71. 5 minutes and 33 seconds left to go. Robinson to shoot a free throw here. The and one bucket. Robinson can't get it. It's rebounded by Dylan Harper. The score is 58-71. Here's the move. Dylan Harper at the top of the screen. He gives this over to Stephon Castle. Castle working on Landry Shamet. Screen there by Wembanyama. Cross court to Harper. 1 to Vassell for 3. Vassell can't get it to go. Keldon Johnson can't get the putback. Another miss for San Antonio from behind the arc. Bad shooting for San Antonio. I'll bring up the exact numbers here at the end of this quarter. Here's Mikal Bridges. Bridges drives. Bridges kicks. Diawara for three. Rattles the rim. They're saying it's another foul here. I think Wemby's going to pick one up. 4:58 left to go in the third. Under 5 left to play. Maybe this is going to be a foul against Mitch Robinson. No, it's on Wemby. 4:58 left to play. Sorry, I'm tinkering with the clock here. The inbound pass. Brunson. Jalen Brunson to the bottom of the screen. Brunson works. He's got his feet in the paint. He is in the paint. He kicks it to Landry Shamet. The step back triple. Shamet way offline. Wemby with the rebound. Wembanyama pushes it forward. Stephon Castle double teamed quickly here. Castle has to go up and shoot, and he will be fouled. 4:39 left to go. Castle goes to the free throw line. I see you, coach. Castle, stop passing, bro. Get Cat fouled out, says Shilingo. Is Wemby getting over 3.5 assists? Maybe. Maybe. Wemby has 0 right now, though, so that's that. Another foul, says retired Aiden. Thanks for checking into this chat, guys. First free throw here for San Antonio. Looks like it's no good for Stephon Castle. They're talking about the next games coming up. The next game's supposed to be at 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, so in about 45 minutes. That's the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. Tonight at 8 p.m., 76ers and the Boston Celtics. Both free throws no good for Castle, but he gets the rebound here. We start the clock again with it. Dylan Harper sidesteps. Dylan Harper working on Brunson. Dylan Harper tries to go up, draws the foul. No foul, but he gets the bucket. 60-71. San Antonio still hanging around. Timeout called, New York Knicks. San Antonio's not going anywhere. If they can be within 10, if they can make this a single-digit spread by the fourth quarter, San Antonio can definitely come back to win this game. You know what, chat? Let's ask you guys right now. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Are the Spurs cooked? Are the Spurs cooked? Yes or no? We'll take a look at the Spurs schedule once again since we're here. Timeout was called by the New York Knicks, but San Antonio's schedule moving forward is this right now. Robert Zamora says no way. Panda says no, sir. I see you, Fabrizi. Fabrizi saying no. What up, Fabrizi? We've got DeGrim Greaser. Just got it. DeGrim Greaser saying yes. Randy saying yes. A lot of guys saying yes right now. Randy saying yes. DeGrim saying yes. Gilbert saying no. Absolutely cooked like a nice chicken, says Nitro Singh. I don't think so. DJ Jean says no. Looks like Suey saying I need Shamet for 10 points. Yes, respectfully, I mean for this game, says Black Boy Entertainment. You really think so? An 11-point game with 4 minutes left to go in the third. You guys already think they're cooked? Got him, Coach says, I don't really watch the NBA anymore. LeBron James retires. I only watch Victor Wembanyama highlights on YouTube. Nobody else in the NBA is as exciting as Wemby. Feels like it, says Matthew. I don't think so, man. I think the Spurs are very much still in this thing. I think the Spurs are very much still in this thing right now. Either way, regardless of today's outcome, the San Antonio Spurs are still on their rodeo road trip. Today is the last day for the rodeo in San Antonio. It is the final day for the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. Spurs will play the 76ers 2 days from today. Then on Thursday night, it will be Pistons at Spurs. Should be a good game here in San Antonio. Friday night, I'd like to actually go to this game, so I probably won't cover this game. This game will be on ESPN. It'll be Clippers at San Antonio. Then someone who was out there said they were a Rockets fan. There will be a Rockets at Spurs and Celtics at Spurs. I will be covering these games here as well because, duh. These games here as well because, duh. Actually, I'm just thinking about it right now. I've got an event on Sunday, and I probably won't be able to cover this game. I would love to cover this game. I think the Alperen Şengün versus Wemby matchup is legit. So I actually don't think I'll be covering that Rockets-Spurs game, unfortunately. I like the Spurs to win back-to-back NBA championships this year and next year. I'd love to see that. There's still enough time left in this game. I'm with you. Got the game total under 215, so I still got life, says Shadow. Pocket saying I think the Spurs go 3-2 the next 5 games. Oh, that would be crazy if he covered the Clippers game. I just don't think the Clippers are, you know. And it's always fun to watch Kawhi Leonard come back to play for San Antonio or play against San Antonio, but we're well beyond that, Kawhi. You should have stuck around for that Supermax. Imagine if Kawhi and Wemby were on the same team. Mitch Robinson to Brunson. Brunson with it. He's pushed back out by Harrison Barnes. Then he steps on the gas, kicks it across court to Diawara for 3, and Diawara with a sniper knocks that one down. Mohamed Diawara with a 3-point shot. Wembanyama, Dylan Harper. Harper to Vassell. Vassell back to Harper. Harper working against Landry Shamet. Passes over to Wemby, who's double-teamed and fouled immediately by Diawara. Stops the clock with 3:47. 14-point game. The Colonel is frying San Antonio like some nice KFC. Is the Knicks winning by 7-9 possible in this third quarter? The Knicks are currently up over San Antonio just 4 points in this quarter. There is Wemby, who shoots a mid-range jump shot. It is offline there for Wembanyama. Alley-oop right there, unsuccessful for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson shoots the triple, in and out. Goes out of bounds, last touch by the New York Knicks. So San Antonio gets the basketball. Vassell to inbound. Harper crosses half court. Dylan Harper steps on the gas. They're calling this a charge against Jalen. They're calling this a charge against Dylan Harper. The official called that a charge? You're kidding me. Spurs are in the bonus, by the way. At least according to my TV screen, it says they are. Don't know how. But it says the Spurs are in the bonus with 3:25 on my TV screen. Kawhi's curse was from leaving San Antonio, or leaving Toronto. You noticed that, Mr. Mojo? Like I got a copy of the script? Is this going to happen? I don't know. Someone said Kawhi got bad advice from his uncle and should have stopped listening to him a long time ago. A 3-ball over here for the New York Knicks. No good. Rebounded by Wembanyama. Wemby. Johnson. Johnson, Harper. Harper gets a beautiful screen right here. Looks like there's going to be a foul. This is going to go against Brunson. So Brunson going to pick up foul number 4. And it looks like Brunson is in foul trouble now. So Jalen Brunson with 4 personal fouls in this game. If San Antonio actually is in the bonus, like it said on my TV screen, this should put us at the free throw line. My TV screen says bonus. I don't see it saying bonus anywhere else, but we are at the stripe. So here's Dylan Harper, who currently has 6 points. He's made 3 of 5 shots, 2 assists, 3 steals. Dylan Harper's first free throw is good. It is 61-74. What is the bonus? Asked Gilbert. The bonus. So teams are allowed X amount of fouls before they get basically put into the penalty. At that point, when the team is in the bonus, which you can see right here, it doesn't matter if it's a shooting foul or not. Any foul at this point will put this team at the free throw line. Both free throws are good. Pass. Shamet drives. Shamet makes a move. He's under the rim. Kicks it to Mikal Bridges in the corner, and Bridges buries it. 77-62. San Antonio trails by 15. The New York Knicks smoking the Spurs right now. Spurs with 62. New York Knicks with 77. And the Knicks are, come on, ref, where's the foul here? They are allowing them to just absolutely do whatever they want to Wemby. Tough shot right here. Dylan Harper tries to get it in, and the putback will go for Keldon Johnson. 64-77. It's a 13-point game with 2:18 left to go. There's a foul. Looks like an illegal screen. Spurs ball. Illegal screen on Mitch Robinson this time. Mitch Robinson picks up his first foul, I suppose. On the court right now, Jalen Bridges in foul trouble. Jalen Brunson in foul trouble, so he is no longer on the court here. Maybe San Antonio has a chance. Wemby will drive. Wemby takes it to the hoop. 66-77. 66-77. Wemby with 21 points already. Mikal Bridges with 21 as well. Shooting lights out today. Mitch Robinson. Robinson at the three-point line. Looking like lurch here. Looks like there's a foul. Off ball, 1:49 left to go. Wemby go over 24, says Dutch van der Line. Spurs play more three ball. No more three-point shots for San Antonio. I hate watching them miss all of those shots. In case anybody is keeping up with this, San Antonio has made just 8 of 27 shots from three-point land. 8 of 27 shots from three-point land. Here's the move. Looks like laying down on his back, Jose Alvarado. No whistle here. This goes backwards, and this will be out of bounds with 0.2 left to go. Looks like it's, Alvarado slow to get up, but he does get up. 1:35 left to go. Spurs ball on the turnover here. No Brunson. Means no offense, really, for the New York Knicks. Jose Alvarado absolutely slipped there. We'll start the clock once again. The San Antonio Spurs pump fake there for Wemby. Takes it to the rack. Get out of my way. Wembanyama brings this back to a 9-point game. It's 68-77. San Antonio inching their way back right now. Can we get a stop on this drive? Pass backwards to Mikal Bridges, who has been on fire today. Jose Alvarado looking for an answer. Mikal Bridges gets open again. Bridges for three. Back iron rebound. San Antonio. Harper at the three-point line. Harper behind the back. Harper will drive. He will shoot with the left hand, and that's no good. There's a foul here. Jose Alvarado has some choice words for the officials. 52 seconds left to go after that foul. So who picks up the foul here? Jose Alvarado, loose ball foul. Keldon Johnson draws the foul. So in the bonus, San Antonio will go to the free throw line. Again, bonus, free throw line. When they're in the bonus, they go to the free throw line. Vassell carried their three ball. Julian Champagnie also did a lot of work at the three-point from the three-point line. The score is San Antonio 69, giggity, New York Knicks 77. This next free throw here, if it lands, will make this a 9. Well, it should be. If he makes this, it'll be a 7-point game. He cannot. We start the clock. 48 seconds here left to go in the third quarter. San Antonio down by 8. Here's the shot. Nice shot here. Mikal Bridges can do no wrong. Mikal Bridges knocks down this one. Stephon Castle in the 10-point game. Castle kicks to Wemby, wide open for three. Wemby, no good. Where's the foul, ref? Are you kidding me? He literally shoved him down to the ground. You must be blind, bro. Over the back foul right there, not called by the officials. Jose Alvarado with the handles here. Jose Alvarado will shoot. No good. Wembanyama can't get the rebound, and now there's a foul here. Looks like it's going to be against Wemby. Wemby picks up his second. About 4 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. It's a 10-point game. Spurs about to get it. Yeah, seriously, how is that a foul on Wemby? Wemby was literally just standing there. He runs into Wemby. Should have been a charge, if anything. Ball don't lie. Jose Alvarado misses the first shot. Let's see. If you had a choice for one day live play-by-play commentary, Bill Walsh, Charles Barkley, or Glenn Quagmire, giggity, giggity. Giggity, 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 goo. Anyways. maintain this and we win. Go Spurs, go. Will Champagny and Stefan get back in? Probably. That's the second free throw that goes in. What was that? Wemby inbound that pass to Stefan Castle, and Castle wasn't even paying attention. He literally threw it. Look at the basketball down here. He literally threw it from this baseline to that sideline, and it's now Knicks ball again. Brunson checking back in for the final shot of this one. What are you doing? Wemby just goes, what? What did I do? Feels like they sold, bro. Not even gonna lie, that seemed that looked, as the young kids would say, that looked sus. Mikal Bridges for three, way offline. Wemby gonna shoot the full court shot, hits the shot clock, and that's the end of the quarter. So San Antonio down by 11 as we enter the fourth quarter. Neither team is in the bonus. Those will reset. Both teams with 4 timeouts remaining. Fourth quarter about to happen. It's been a 10 points all damn game, says Nitro. George saying, let's go Spurs. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Let's turn this off for a second. I want you guys to see the fouls that's going on here, because this is something to keep in mind. San Antonio can definitely make this work. Now, Mikal Bridges, 3 personal fouls. Jalen Brunson with 4 fouls. If they can force Brunson to commit some errors, we could see him on the bench. Karl Anthony Towns has not checked in for a while. San Antonio was able to pull it back in. It's an 11-point game here. And a couple of players in foul troubles for these starters. For the San Antonio starters, we do have Keldon Johnson with 3. That's not a starter. Harper with 3. That's not a starter. Stefan Castle with 3. Wemby with 2. Vassell with 1. If anything, or if nothing else, this is the time for the San Antonio Spurs to step on the gas, at least defensively. Take a look at how the quarters have broken down here, folks. Quarter number 1, San Antonio and the New York Knicks. It was a 1-point game after the first quarter. In the second quarter, the Knicks outscored the Spurs by 9. In the third quarter, the Knicks outscored the Spurs by 1. So all 3 quarters, the Spurs have been outscored. It doesn't matter how you start, it matters how you finish. In this fourth quarter, the Spurs will need to outscore the Knicks by at least 11 to tie it up, and by 12 to win. That is how the numbers work. Commercial break. What's up, guys? Pocket saying I need Cornette to get into the game. Panda says OFC Wemby has 0 assists as soon as I place him down on my parlay for over 3.5. It's like fighting a wolf. I'll fight back, yeah, but if you got a gun, you're probably fine. Right now, the gun is Mikal Bridges. 23 points from Mikal Bridges, 3 rebounds and an assist. Mikal Bridges has to be the player of the game today. He has been lights out, bro. Mikal Bridges has been impressive. There's your 11 points, says Tommy Braskett. We need that 12 straight W. We need that 12th straight W. That'd be good if we could get that, man. Nitro, not if the Wolf has a gun. But are they hungry like the Wolf? Opa is saying going to be an overtime game. I hope so. I am not throwing away my shot. Here we go. Hey, Mario, have you ever been to the Rose Bowl for a college football game? The only college football I've actually watched in person are UTSA games here in San Antonio. Am I cooked? I got money line on Spurs. Spurs. Okay, so in case you're wondering, it's scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. The San Antonio Spurs originally looked like the Spurs are supposed to win this game. Spurs are supposed to be 1.5-point favorites, I believe. Sorry, my autocorrect is messing me up, says Nitro. Buddy Chris says Spurs have a shooting issue on the road. I guess this is backwards. This should have been Spurs projected to win. Third quarter getting started, folks. We'll start the clock for the fourth quarter. San Antonio with the basketball. Here is Victor Wembanyama. Wemby pulls up and shoots. He draws the foul. This foul, is that Cat? It is. Karl Anthony Towns picks up foul number 4 as Victor Wembanyama gets a trip to the free throw line to make this a single-digit deficit. Karl Anthony Towns, foul against Wemby. Why is Charles Barkley so hard on the tortas in San Antonio, Texas? I don't know. Big deep breath from Wemby. First free throw for Wemby. Easy shot for Wembanyama, 70-80. It's a 10-point game. Wardale Dillard saying the Spurs are done. Robert Zamora, the #1 fan right here. Let's go, Robert, with a $10 super chat. Appreciate you, sir. You know what? Second free throw also good for Wemby. Both free throws good for Victor Wembanyama. I'm going to gift out 5 Football Nation memberships here. The score is 71-80 with 11:39 left to go. There was a loose ball foul right here. Looks like this one is going to be, I think, against Wemby. It's Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell gets charged with the foul. 11:39 here left to go. There's the inbound pass. Diawara has it. He gives it. And back to Diawara. He shoots the wide open 3. Nobody even looking that way. Wide open. San Antonio allowed him to score there. It's a 12-point game again. Wemby, the step back triple. Wemby for 3. No good. Rebound. Mikal Bridges. No. Rebound. Vassell. Vassell back to Wemby. Wemby will drive. Wemby will feed inside. And Stephon Castle will score. 10-point game, 83-73. San Antonio trails by 10. New York in full control of this game right now. And it looks like another loose ball foul. This time it's going to be Wemby who's charged with it. 11:01 left to go in this basketball game. So Wemby, is it Wemby who gets that foul? He should have 3 if he did commit the foul. Don't quite know who committed that foul here, folks, but we do have a foul. 11:01 left to play in this game. The inbound. The pass to Diawara. Diawara, the ball above his head. He shoots this triple. It's an offensive rebound by Towns, and Towns will be fouled. De'Aaron Fox going to commit the foul. Robert Zamora gifting out 5 Football Nation memberships as well. Thank you, Robert. Let's go. Is this a 3 Mafia beat? No, these are all from Epidemic Sounds. Shout out to Robert Zamora gifting out some Football Nation memberships here as well. Let's go. Let's go. It's the first day of the month. It's March 1. Let's start on a good note. So funny. By the way, guys, those of you who just got these right now, you can now use the super stickers. You can use the logos. So if you're a Spurs fan, you can now drop those logos. Karl Anthony Towns missed the first shot. 83-83 with 10:54 left to go. Mario, take $250,000 cash right now or speak 70 different languages fluently and perfectly and be 5 years younger. Probably that one. 250,000 cash is like, you know, for I don't think that 250 cash is really that big of a life changer. I think 70 different languages and 5 years younger is absolutely a life changer here. 3-point shot for Vassell. It's short. He gets his own rebound, shoots again, knocks down the second chance bucket. It's a 9-point game. San Antonio down by 9. Mikal Bridges against Fox. 10:30 left to go. Diawara on the move. Diawara against Wemby. He goes back out. Mikal Bridges back to Diawara. Back to Bridges. And Bridges going to make a move. Back to Diawara for 3. No good. Wembanyama gets the board. Oh, it's stolen away by Mikal Bridges. Here's OG Anunoby for 3. No good. Rebounded again by Mikal Bridges. Bridges. There's a foul on Vassell here. Vassell is objecting. 10:10 left to go. Vassell objecting to that one, saying, no, I didn't commit a foul. Mikal Bridges with 23 points. Guys, stat leaders on the right-hand side here for you. Don't get me wrong. 250 ain't ain't, sneezing at money. $250,000 is $250,000. But I think you can do so much more good being able to speak those languages for other people than you could with $250,000 cash. Here's the move to the right-hand side, a kick to the corner, a pump fake, the shot from Diawara. Diawara parries the three. Oh, they're calling it a long two here. Diawara had his foot on the line. A pass to Julian Champagny. Champagny, Vassell. Castle now has it. Castle, a size mismatch here. Castle blocked by Diawara, and it's brought back by the New York Knicks. The Knicks looking really good right here with 9:30 left to play. Karl Anthony Towns now has the basketball. Back to Diawara, who's feeling it right now from long range. Rebound, Luke Cornett. They've benched Victor Wembanyama here at this moment. Devin Vassell tries to drive. He's in trouble. Kicks it to the three-point line. This one for Harper. There's a foul. I think they're calling it an offensive foul against San Antonio. Luke Cornett, offensive foul. Man, Diawara is just absolutely killing it here, too. Okay, so if I get to say one thing about this performance for San Antonio, it is a total collapse on perimeter defense. A total collapse on perimeter defense. They've given up 14 three-point shots today. Here's the move from Jose Alvarado. Back to the three-point line. OG Anunoby buries the three again. Oh, my goodness. 89-75. Timeout called Mitch Johnson. Now it feels like we're cooked. Now it feels like we're cooked. OG Anunoby buries the three. The San Antonio Spurs perimeter defense in this game, boo-boo. Not only, let me say this, not only have they given up 14 three-point shots, they've allowed 40 opportunities from the three-point line. 40 opportunities from the three-point line. That is not because the New York Knicks are amazing at shooting the basketball. It's the fact that you're giving them wide open looks. They're NBA players. They're going to take those shots. What do you expect to happen, San Antonio? You got to get the perimeter in check. I'm fine if you give up plays on the inside. Stop giving up the three ball. You've given up 14 of them. They've almost doubled the three-point shots. And on the other side, San Antonio for themselves have taken 30 shots from beyond the arc, and they've only made 8 of them. San Antonio is shooting 26% from three-point land. That is trash. Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. They can't do that. The Knicks aren't the best in their region, and they're letting them pull the rug. I mean, man. Au contraire, mon frère. Je ne parle pas français again. I don't speak French. You know I don't speak Spanish. Bang, says Ralph. Knicks minus 3.5 for 450 profit, looking good. AG Mobile saying Spurs rely too much on Wemby to lead. It's not even that, man. It's not that we rely too much on Wemby to lead. De'Aaron Fox has single-digit points right now. Like, I don't know what's... De'Aaron Fox has 7 points. If we look at the San Antonio starters, there are 2 players, actually, on the entire team. There are 2 players with double digits. It's Victor Wembanyama and Devin Vassell. If we look on the New York Knicks side of things, Bridges, Anunoby, Diawara, Towns, and Brunson all have double-digit points. And Brunson is creeping up on 20. He's got 19. Mikal Bridges has 23. Anunoby with 12. Diawara with 12. Towns with 10. San Antonio can't buy a bucket, and they're not playing perimeter defense. It's that simple. It's that simple. What happened to Brunson? He's in foul trouble right now, TPB. He's got 4 fouls already. I'm sure he'll come back in. So does Towns, though. San Antonio can't hope that these guys are going to foul out. They just got to play ball. 7 points. Ayo. That's it, AG Mobile. That's it, bro. Sassafras and Knickerbockers, says Courtney. Spurs do not run enough pick and roll for De'Aaron Fox. That's also true. I don't see him getting very open here. But kudos, big kudos here today to the defense of the New York Knicks. The Knicks defense looks very, very good right now. San Antonio struggling to get a man open. They're playing fantastic defense against the Spurs here, and I'm not even mad about it. I'm not even mad about it. San Antonio definitely dropped this opportunity here. Ooh, almost losing the basketball. Stephon Castle goes to the left-hand side. Castle in the paint, kicks it out to Vassell. Vassell runs out of time. He takes a foul. He gets bumped. He shoots. He goes to the free throw line. 8:34 left to go. Vassell. San Antonio trying their hardest to get back in this game. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Down by 14 with 8:30 left to go. There is plenty of basketball left to be played right now, but this time will tick by quickly. Time for the hurry-up offense, says DJ Jean, basically. Looks like Cuba is in the house. What up, dude? I need Champagne for 6. Here's Vassell. His first free throw is successful. The score is 76-89. I don't even think San Antonio is going to crack triple digits in this game. The New York Knicks doing a good job. San Antonio's offense did not show up today. Looks like the 11-game win streak will be snapped. We don't know yet. Not for sure. San Antonio dropping a game and going to 43-17. It's not the end of the world, but it's not what we want. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, New York. 8.5 left to play in this basketball game. Jose Alvarado to Bridges. Bridges to Shamet. Shamet for 3. Rebound, Keldon Johnson. Champagny. Vassell. Got to be a foul here against Bridges. It is. Bridges pushes Vassell. And so we get an inbound pass. No challenges in this game either. I haven't seen a challenge for either side today. Fourth foul for Bridges as well. Cornette. Johnson. Johnson steps on it, loses the basketball. Keldon Johnson cannot hang on to the basketball with his butterfingers. Keldon Johnson lets that one go out of bounds. Another empty possession for San Antonio. We start the clock here. Alvarado. Alvarado goes to the bottom, passes to Josh Hart. Josh Hart against Luke Cornette. Cornette giving him a little bit of space. Shamet now with it. Landry Shamet pump fake, kicks it to Josh Hart, lines up the triple. Hart buries the triple there as well. Zero perimeter defense. Inbound pass is stolen by the New York Knicks. And it's tipped back away, so the New York Knicks get the inbound pass as well. San Antonio, zero awareness here today. A foul on the inside before the shot. It stops the clock with 7:29. San Antonio is absolutely beating themselves up right now. Mitch Johnson doing very poorly here at coaching and telling his players to start paying attention to the details. That is 3 inbound passes. Literally, nothing happening. 3 inbound passes that have been turnovers for San Antonio. 3 inbound passes turned over by San Antonio. Tough to watch, man. Tough to watch. Looks like Jose Alvarado going to hit the bench right now. We're going to get Jalen Brunson to inbound this one. Brunson inbounds cross court to Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges. 14-point game. New York taking all the time in the world here. Feed inside to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has to pass this. And a shot clock violation coming in now. So shot clock violation, 7:14 left to go. How about you don't get picked off on the inbound pass this time? How's that sound, San Antonio? Is that good? Can you do that for me? Can you do that for me, San Antonio? Okay, they can. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. It's stolen. Here's the play. Mikal Bridges takes it to the rack. San Antonio getting curb stomped now at this point. This is embarrassing, bro. 7:02 left to go. Mitch Johnson calls another timeout. 2 timeouts remaining. I tell you what, this is honestly, I'm pretty good at keeping my cool, but this is aggravating. This is legitimately triggering me right now, bro. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm just gonna get some water. Triggered. Literally. You know, Spurs game losses hurt me more than Dallas Cowboys losses. Spurs game losses hurt me more than Dallas Cowboys losses because I know the Spurs are better than what they are playing today. They're not even going to break 100 points today. Guys, I want to say sorry for betting on the Spurs. They only lose when I do it. Cookie Monster, it's not your fault. That's not your fault. Go Knicks, go, says Sultan. I'm mad I ever bet on this trash team, says Riot. I have -4.5 on New York. You might definitely beat that spread there, information processor. Mario's triggered right now, guys. Mario's triggered right now. Retired Aiden saying, to the rim. New York, so nice they named it twice, says Mr. Mojo. The G forever saying Spurs look like they're giving away this game. They really do. Let's take a look at some of the stats here, guys. Team stats right now, total turnovers for the San Antonio Spurs today. That is 11 steals for the New York Knicks and actual turnovers over stupid, terrible situational basketball. 19 turnovers for San Antonio. They're opening a pastry shop. This is a pastry shop. It's turnover city, apple turnovers, cherry turnovers, whatever you want. San Antonio is going to turn it over again. 19 turnovers for the San Antonio Spurs. Just 12 turnovers for the New York Knicks. 12 turnovers for the New York Knicks. San Antonio, 19 turnovers today. Steals, 11 pickpockets for the New York Knicks, just 6 for San Antonio today. I mean, we look at the three-point shot. San Antonio can't buy a bucket from downtown. San Antonio has plenty of opportunities at the free throw line, not making a difference in this game. They trail by 18 points. I do expect Coach to put in some of the last guys. What's next, says Swaggy McNolegs. Well, what's next for San Antonio is hopefully a regroup here and a game against the 76ers on Tuesday. What's next for the New York Knicks is a game on Tuesday as well versus the Raptors. So the Knicks got Toronto Raptors, then they will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then the Knicks play the Nuggets, the Lakers, and the Clippers, just so you know. Scroll this back up just a hair. They're highlighting that turnover right there by Mikal Bridges, the steal from Mikal Bridges. And the Spurs are getting bullied right now by the New York Knicks. It's honestly embarrassing. But c'est la vie. I called it. The Knicks are cheating. I called it. You calling Wolves Nuggets? No, I'm calling the Nuggets the Nuggets. Here's San Antonio going the other way. Can't score there either. 6:49 left to go. Waiting for the misery to be over here. Here's Josh Hart as he clears this out. Gives this over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson at the three-point line. Shoots another triple. This one way offline. Looks like it's a foul, and Brunson will shoot 3 at the free throw line. It all started earlier with, you know who's got a lot of learning to do? You know who's got a lot of learning to do is Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper cannot be this much of a liability for San Antonio, especially on the defensive side of things. Especially on the defensive side of things. It makes no sense. Dylan Harper to me is just mid. Mid, second overall right there. Dylan Harper, you said it. Yep. He has a lot of learning to do. Has to get his situational awareness up. Has to be able to play better defense. Has to be able to not turn the ball over. You see 8 guys jam-packed right now. By the way, first 2 free throws are good. If you're looking at this basketball in the paint, there were literally 8 people jam-packed in here, and one guy standing at the three-point line, he decides to pass it inside. You're an idiot. What are you doing? All 3 free throws are good here, and the score is 67 to 97. Sorry, 76 to 97. I can't math. Devin Vassell, wide open, tries a double clutch. He does put it up and in. Good shot for Devin Vassell. 78 to 97, too little, too late for San Antonio. Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks in a great spot to win this game. Brunson goes to the strong hand. It's poked away by San Antonio. Here is Stephon Castle. Castle tries to go up. Castle gets the bucket there as well. 80 to 97. It's a 17-point game with 6:10 left to go. San Antonio on defense. For what it's worth, you want to call it defense. San Antonio playing 0 defense here today. Here's the move for Brunson. Brunson at the three-point line. He will drive, makes his move. Going to bounce this one out to Josh Hart. Wide open this time off the front of the rim. Rebound, Karl Anthony Towns. And Towns gets the offensive board and the putback. Dribbling behind the back, De'Aaron Fox still with single-digit points right now. The drive, the shot, Vassell gets it to go again. Devin Vassell trying to get it. It's a bank shot. 5:21 left to go. 17-point game with 5 minutes left to play. 17-point game with 5 minutes left to play. Earlier in this game, for those of y'all just checking in, OG Anunoby for 3 off the back of the rim. Another offensive rebound for the New York Knicks. Another offensive rebound for the New York Knicks. Here's Brunson to Josh Hart. Earlier in this game, the New York Knicks had a 26-2 run in a 7-minute spread. 26-2. Are you kidding me? De'Aaron Fox fighting right now with Josh Hart to try to get this. Poked away by Champagnie, a block by Champagnie, and a foul going to be called right here with 4:42 left to go. OG Anunoby to the free throw line. This is disgusting, says Ty. What up, Cool as a fan? Stop it. Harper wasn't even that good in college. Overrated because of his dad's name. Waste of a draft pick, says Christopher. Pool's in the chat. YKS Titan is in the chat. Because I Got High is in the chat saying Spurs are a contender, and I'm a Celtics fan. Spurs are a contender. We play the Celtics here in a week or two here. Maybe a timeout. We're going to a commercial break again. By the way, the New York Knicks are in the bonus here at this point. San Antonio, huge disappointment of a game for me today. That's okay. Eso pasa. This is sad, says Retired Aiden. This is sad. This is sad for sure. Why hasn't Wemby scored? He's got 25 points today. Wemby about to be checked back in right now. I said, Colt 45 and 2 zigzags, baby, that's all we need. We can go to the park after dark, that tumbleweed. Roll, roll, roll my, pick out the seeds and stems. Have you seen Wemby in person, asks Got Him Coach. Dude, I don't go out much, so no, I've not. I mean, I've seen a Spurs game where Wemby is playing in person, but I've never been like face-to-face with Wemby or shaking his hand or anything like that, which I'm sure his hand has to be the size of like my forearm, which is crazy. No Carter Bryant in this game. Not a single play from Carter Bryant. Not one. So they're calling this a clean block for San Antonio. The Spurs challenged it. Looks like the Spurs challenged it, and that is all ball right there. Good block by Julian Champagnie. Nappy head, says Mike. Cat isn't having a good game, and they're still whooping him, says Poole. Yeah, Spurs are getting whooped right now, no doubt. Call has been overturned. San Antonio with a successful challenge here. Any good underdogs this year? Underdogs this year? I don't know. But if you want to check out underdogs, I've got a link in the video description down below. I've got a link in the video description down below. For those of you who are living in the San Antonio area, guys, if y'all want to meet with me, I'll be actually at Westover Sports Complex next Saturday and Sunday for the Elijah Garcia football camp. Another stolen pass by Mikal Bridges. The assist, Shamet takes it all the way. Terrible awareness for San Antonio. Weak passing, lackadaisical, no sharp passes at all. Alley-oop missed by Stephon Castle. The New York Knicks just hang on to the basketball here. Just take the knee. Just kneel it out, guys. Let's finish this. A spin move for Jalen Brunson. Behind the back, no-look pass. Hand off to Shamet. 4 minutes left to go. Shamet will drive. Shamet will shoot. It's going to be a miss, and it's going to be an offensive rebound here again for the New York Knicks, but they shoot and miss. So here's De'Aaron Fox. Double team, kicks it to Wemby for three. Wemby lines up the triple. No good there. Wemby can't get the three ball to fall. New York Knicks bounce pass to Shamet for three. Shamet knocks it down. It's 104-82, and the slaughter continues. 3:37 left to play. Did you call a timeout, Coach? Why? The game's over, bro. You going to put out your bench, guys? Oh, no, we're done, says A-Team. Oh, no, we're done, bro. We're done. Your life sounds great for sports commentary. What do you mean? I need 3 more Wemby rebounds. It's a blowout. Please, Wemby. I got under 26.5. Oh my gosh, bro. You are so close right now. You are walking a fine line right there, my friend. Knicks balling out here. The Knicks are balling out here. DJ Jean says subscribe. This isn't sad. This is heaven, says Nitro Singh. All right, Knicks fans, if y'all are out there, I'd like to see those new channel members who just got gifted channel memberships. I want to see you guys drop your sports logos. I put the basketball logos out here now, so you guys can see some of the new ones that we got. You can see I've got all the NBA logos here for channel members if you guys want to drop those right there. Let's see. I need Cat with 1 more assist and De'Aaron Fox with 1 more rebound. Provide says I need Wemby. What up, Trev Basketball? Only 50 likes, question mark, says the MKT. Let's see how many subscribers we're sitting at right now. Did we get to our goal? Not quite. We're definitely well short of our goal today, guys. Well, if you're still with me and you're a Knicks fan, you want to stick around and watch some more of these games, I do encourage you to hit that subscribe button. The San Antonio Spurs have put out the B-string team right now. So here is Kelly Olynyk to shoot a 3-ball, and the 3-point shot is good for Kelly Olynyk. 3 minutes and 18 seconds here left to go. Triple-double, question mark, says Lenny. I don't know. Just need 1 from Julian Champagny. All right here. So there's a shot for Brunson. Brunson going to knock that down. It is 106-85. San Antonio's not even going to crack triple digits today. San Antonio, it is McLaughlin, Carter Bryant, Olynyk. Olynyk getting some time here. He finds Lindy Waters. Waters kicks it to the corner for Carter Bryant. Sidestep for Bryant. This one is an air ball. Brought back by the New York Knicks. The Knicks will step on the gas. Josh Hart wants the bucket. Josh Hart will get it. San Antonio basically just gave up. Yeah, the streak is over. San Antonio basically just gave up. Why are we calling timeouts right now? I guess the Knicks are bringing in their B string, their B team. The one time I have the Spurs on my parlay, says Red419. Tavius Curry. I need 3 from Fox, but he'd rather defer to Wemby. That's what happens. Under 205. Yeah, honestly, at this point now. Yeah, guys, take a look on the right-hand side. Playing now for the New York Knicks, Diawara, Kolek, Hookporty, Sochan, and McCullough. San Antonio with the basketball. It is Olynyk. Olynyk to Carter Bryant. Bryant kicks it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin takes it up and shoots and scores. 87 to 108. Inbound pass. New York Knicks. Moving it around. Diawara having himself a good day. Sohan kicks this one out. Looks like Kolek. Kolek to Diawara for three. Diawara knocks down the triple again. That is 17 three-point shots allowed for the San Antonio Spurs in this basketball game. Kelly Olynyk behind the back, a little spin move here. He's in trouble. Got to pass this one over. Lindy Waters, McLaughlin. Back to Waters. Waters drives. Waters loses it. He didn't even get it stripped. He literally just lost possession. Diawara takes another three-point shot. Carter Bryant rebounds. 1:22 left to go in the basketball game. McLaughlin bounces this one, and it's out of bounds. Another turnover, San Antonio. Trash. Trash, 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 trash. Okay. Here is another bucket for the New York Knicks. They're just keeping the clock ticking here. 1:07 left to go in this basketball game. It's 113 to 87. San Antonio got exposed in this one, and there's a lot to look at here. Weak passing. The passing has been the worst here for San Antonio. I mean, Mikal Bridges was everywhere today. Mikal Bridges needs to be the man of the game. That's the shot for San Antonio. Kelly Olynyk gets that one to fall. Kolek brings it up. Kolek. Cross-court pass. One more. Diawara for three again. No good for Diawara. There's going to be a foul. Sohan gets fouled. 35 seconds left to go. Sohan goes to the free throw line. Am I going to do the Michigan State game next week? I'm going to do NBA until the, I think the round of 64. I'm going to actually make a post on the YouTube channel to see which teams are the ones that you guys want to see covered for college basketball. My hands feel like two balloons. Wait, what? Living like Larry Howe. Easy win for Knicks. Spurs got to be burnt out right now. The San Antonio Spurs haven't played a home game in 3 weeks. San Antonio hasn't had a home game in front of their crowd in 3 weeks, guys. So the road trip is almost over here. San Antonio has to be exhausted from traveling. That's true. I'm not making excuses. McLaughlin for three. McLaughlin no good. Rebound New York. They will hold for the final possession. New York going to hold for the final possession. This is the final score of the game, guys. Final 89 to 114. My San Antonio Spurs got absolutely whooped here, and that was a brutal game to watch. As a San Antonio Spurs fan, I am not amused. But congratulations to the New York Knicks, who are able to play against anybody at this point. Now I've got that feeling once again I can't explain, you would not understand. Spurs fans are going to blame the team, I bet. What do you mean? Who else is there to blame besides the team? If you were saying Spurs fans are going to blame the refs, I'd say no, but you're welcome, Robert. Thank you, Robert, for those supers today, and thank you for gifting out a few memberships here as well. Lost on over 204. Y'all will be okay. Mario says, got him, Coach. Spurs will win back-to-back NBA championships this year and the next. I think the Spurs got told to take the loss by the higher up, says Cookie Monster. You think so? I don't think so. I think San Antonio got beat fair and square. I think San Antonio went in there thinking that they were going to win this game, but not willing to put in what it took to win this game. The New York Knicks came out aggressive in this one. The New York Knicks just played better basketball, bro. Like, the New York Knicks played better basketball. And Ashley, you have been here since the start. Thank you for watching. Okay, y'all. Not a bad game. I mean, we've seen better. We've done better games on this one. That's all right. I can't wait for the next one. We will have basketball here coming up soon. So until next time, guys, you've been watching Football Nation. Let's effing go. I'm going to go ahead and log out now for this. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys. If you are still with me, don't forget to smash that like button if you're still there. Like button is super important. Thank you for watching. New York Knicks fans, congratulations. We'll catch you here again soon. Tough loss for the Spurs, he says. Yeah, man, AM Punk, I'm glad you're here, dude. I'm glad you're here. Hope to see you again for more. I'll be in my tie as per usual moving forward here, unless we got Spurs games. Spurs sucked today. We'll get them back. I think we will. I think we will. I agree. Love you too, Courtney. You take care. See you super soon, Courtney. We'll see you, Larry. I'll see you guys super soon. Until next time, you've been watching Football Nation. Let's effing go. Peace out, guys.